closer to its using it. Okay. There you go.
So to begin your notes. You got it. You can open it. So over in the bar down the wall. Yep. Choose which one. Okay. First, I have my browser. Excellent.
Take, Chris. Take. Well, I need to talk to the microphone.
Yep.
It was an interesting conversation. We didn't get quite enough with know what it was about, but
Anyway.
definitely sounded like something I would have enjoyed before Rona.
Yeah, send Anita a message. She found an online library
No?
that has like a bunch of like textbooks and novels and everything that you can download free of charge.
Oh, very nice.
So she's been getting, she got like Handmaid's Tale and the sequel. She got all 6 Dune books. Some like medical textbooks and science
The
books.
too much do.
Yeah. But yeah, just a ton of stuff all free.
Back. Hello, everyone. We're back.
Hello,
After how long? I
Mr.
don't never count the days, right?
I will. I'll talk to you.
Yeah,
Don't
never
count the days, don't count the gray hair.
Exactly. Those two are true. Yes, I don't even. When was the last time we were? Oh, it says here 36 days and 0 hours ago. So there you go, right there in the chat for 5 weeks, apparently. It says so. It was Soren's turn 36 days ago, and no, wait, 41 days ago. That's how long it's been. Okay, 41 days ago. There you go, 6 weeks. We've just had bad luck with various things not conspiring to allow us to continue with this story, including travels and sickness and all sorts of things. It's been that way because sometimes real life also requires our attention and not just the games. Who knew? Who knew? Anyhow, hi everyone. How are you?
Well, I'm okay. Thanks for asking.
With us at the table today, starting as always on the left of my screen and the overlay, is Josh.
Hey folks, Josh Point. I'm playing Braynar, the half-elf sorcerer. Ready to burn some things.
It's Jessica Lapointe. I am playing Frida, the bloody demon slayer, wolfkin fighter. Ready to kill things.
Yeah.
I'm Chris. I play Soren, the human hunter. Trying desperate to remember what we were doing last.
Killing
Try all you
demons,
might.
apparently. Yeah.
I am B. I played Gorosh Hellscream Destroyer. No, I'm Celestial Passage, the druid.
But if your druid dies, you clearly have the talent for bringing out an orc.
I like to think I'm multifaceted, but Celestial Passage is much more relaxed for most things. So when he starts getting angry, people know.
People know.
I think an orc would be amazing in this party.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
I
think Frida and an orc would have the best time.
As some people know, I do some professional GMing on the side, and one of my players have in fact decided to build an orc peddler. That's awesome.
I love
That's
it.
the
I love
deal.
that concept.
Take it or leave it.
An orc peddler who's supposedly also a pirate, but didn't go for the sailor talent yet. I don't know about that, but that's okay. I just love the concept, right? It's an orc with high empathy. There we go. Because why not, right? Have to have some. That's the deal. Exactly, Pete. What can we say other than that this show is rated R? This is fantasy western directed by Quentin Tarantino. There you go. You have your disclaimer. You have been warned. There will be blood. Maybe not this session, or maybe this session too. You've had a lot of combat encounters recently.
Frida's here. There will always be blood.
There will always be blood. Synopsis of the last session. How much do our rusty gray cells remember? I have notes ish. B is usually doing the
Yeah, it's just it had been a while since for me before that game, so
yeah.
the start of that game didn't really register as much.
I'll activate our overland map so we can see.
Because we had that we opened with a minor skirmish.
Yes, you had just escaped Ravenhole last
Yeah, we were
session.
just being
Yeah.
pulled out of the river or something.
Yeah.
The currents were taking you down, and just as you crawled out of the water, some of you half drowned, including High Soren, when you encountered Baron Torval and his group, and they were like demons or something. They
were Rust brothers with a sister of Heme.
Yes.
It became very clear that they were going to be Rust brothers with a sister of Heme, and not like some of the more, we pay lip service, and the sister's a little bit more on the provincial, so it's okay side. So
I believe there was a stare down of them looking at us looking at them, and Frida being like, "You don't want to do this."
Yeah.
and then they started to twitch to do that, and people shot at Torval. I ripped out the sister's heart in front of her and everyone else. And then we dealt with a few soldiers by us, and then left because the ogres came.
Yes, the ogres were chasing you and ended up bashing Baron Torval instead, though he was already dead by that time. So,
I believe the Rolls had his forces muster and actually beat most of the ogres because they didn't have the same reinforcements.
Yeah, there was a skirmish there, but you were out of there. You had no reason to stay.
And then we continued north through this horrible, never-ending rain. Oh wait, I think there was one day it didn't rain.
There was one. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. The one day just to prove that it is the law of the land.
It's
Yes.
just like home.
Yeah,
Spring Wayne for a reason.
Yes.
this entire
it's,
frickin' weekend.
It's interesting how the weather coding has changed over the time that we have done this campaign. Yeah, I think it's a spring thing that the coders that they updated the weather app has just put more rain into the spring, but that's okay.
We made our way further north. Went to ford the river as we were heading towards Stone Garden. We found the ruins of a castle with some
Yes.
Breast Brother soldiers in one of the watchtowers that were used to be part of the outer Bailey section, warning us the way because of demons. And well, considering we travel with someone they call a demon, we basically said, "Yeah, whatever, fuck off, leave us alone." intimidated them into leaving. Just as the demons came out of the castle, and we had to kill 3 of them.
I love how when we
Indeed.
talk to Rust Brothers and they start talking about demons, it's like, is it really a demon or is it just another wolf kid?
Is this a demon, or is this one of those non-human races?
And I've updated the map a little bit since then. So, but
we fell back to the tower to make rest for the night because we could close the door.
Well, it was my clock has it at 10 in the morning, so
we had it for consideration. I think in the end.
Yes. And I do believe I gave everyone 4 XP for the session because you had like exploration, monster, adventure site, and participation. That's it. We talked about that.
I was about to ask how much XP we got.
Yeah, that was my calculation. I don't think nobody activated Pride or Dark Secret, and I mean at this point, since you just flattened those demons, I don't think it's an extraordinary action anymore. To be honest, you just leveling up here.
Feels very much like we're in Supernatural. You start out season 1, oh my god, demons are a big thing, and by the end of it, you're killing God.
We'll see about that.
Ziggler's still on our hit list. It's fine.
Indeed. Remind me, did the Rust Brothers run away during the fight, or have they just stayed in the tower? I think they've just stayed in the tower, haven't they?
I thought they ran away. Like I thought.
No, we had them run away. They fled
they
from
ran
us
away.
with our
Okay,
intimidating presences.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's
okay.
okay.
I kind of weakened their resolve.
Yes.
I think someone else did something, and then Frida went psycho.
Yep, she did. She did. The blade spoke to her again, or
it
did
does
the
that
thing.
at such opportune times.
Yes, it does. So here we are. Galame and Ninja didn't even have a chance to get involved. You just fried the 3 things very effectively, I might add. And there we are. What now, I wonder? In the aftermath of this.
Well, we should probably further look inside here because I do believe that's probably our next game plan. Shive maybe heading north further.
Yeah, I mean, the path goes north, absolutely.
Well, we should check it out just to see if there's any more demons or anything inside.
Yep.
Hate to leave them behind us.
Indeed.
Is there like a talent or something I can take to just sniff them out at this point?
Sniff them what out? The demons?
Yeah.
Not really, no.
I mean, Frida's encountered enough of them. She just needs like a 6 demon sense or something.
The only thing we have that's close to that is actually Dragon Slayer, I believe, which gives you bonuses to fighting monsters specifically.
Okay, so that's my next talent.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Worth every XP.
Can you teach it to me?
I don't have to teach.
Well, to make a long story short, who is gonna take point on exploring the castle, if you will?
Sure. I'll stand in front and be meat shield.
You are good at that.
I'll take the opportunity to pick up like a good sized handful of rocks because I seem to be going through arrows at an alarming rate lately.
Well, you still have arrows, don't you?
I do. I've managed to pick some up. I'm up to a D12, but
He's up to a D12 because people have shared arrows with him again.
people have shared arrows, and I think I picked up some from some dead people along the way.
Yeah.
But it is still, I go through an alarming amount of arrows.
You shoot that bow a lot, so that is true.
Rainer sees you picking up rocks and then gestures to the quiver at his side with lack of bow.
It's like, "Wait, you have all the arrows."
And to be fair, I kind of want to kill a demon with a rock.
We're at
Touche.
that stage now, are we?
What's the dumbest way we can kill a demon?
Fists?
Claws.
Putting a spell on a rock and throwing said rock.
I'm good with that too.
Um,
This place generally looks decayed. Just yeah. This hasn't been repaired for a while. I mean, you can see from the walls that have crumbled and are now just mounds with lots of grass on them.
So why was it being guarded?
The walls, there are holes in the walls in various locations along the facade. It's anyone's guess how well maintained the roof might be.
I expect it was guarded just so the Rust brothers can maintain claim on the territory, and two, because they felt there was actually demons there for a change to ward off local travelers.
And they might not have been wrong for once.
I
It was
really don't
weird.
understand these guys. Like, they intentionally give themselves tentacles, but they're afraid of demons. I don't get it.
it's the bigger monsters that go bump in the night.
They do claim to be the protectors of the lands, to protect the lands from demons.
Because it's hashtag not my demon.
That's exactly it. It's just like the stereotypical not all wolves are bad. And at that point, Brainer is going to open the door since Frida's not over
Oh,
here.
great, he's sorcerer flaming.
As I mentioned, the interior looks terrible. In terms of the state of repair, this would have any crafter worth their salt scratching their head and just okay. It's anyone's guess how sturdy these planks will be to walk on. They might, if there is a basement down under, they might break any moment. There's so many holes, just scraps of things, dirt, holes in the ceiling, water damage, just on the walls, deep, dark, including lots of moss on the insides. This is not a well-maintained place at all. It's
Brainer
a
will
ruin.
out.
It's a ruin.
Brainer will outright mention the fact that this place isn't too stable, so please watch your step and don't expect stones not to fall on your heads.
Pretty much.
Frida goes and kicks the skeleton that's on the floor just to make sure it's still dead.
It remains dead. Yes. These
You
are
don't know.
These are the Forbidden Lands. Your action is prudent and wise.
Doesn't stop him from getting up later when Brainard
Spell an
decides to
axe.
have fun.
I was very close to casting Raise the Dead actually as a joke.
You
All right,
could,
next door, I guess.
Mhm.
I mean, kicking down the door is an exercise in, ew, my foot just went through very murky planks. And
Gross.
the remains of the planks are on the floor. It's a ruin, and it keeps being a ruin. This must have been a stable, judging by the skeletal remains of the horse lying there.
Does it look like the horse was like torn apart or just died of natural cause and decayed or?
Torn apart is closer to the truth, probably, yeah.
Okay.
There must have been some food here for demons to consume.
So it could be the demons have been here for a bit.
Yeah. Okay, can either of you like sense magic? Like if something summoned the demons here, maybe there's some residual magic or something?
You can sense when someone is casting spells, yes. But not if the spell has already been cast, then it's done. Though if there are magic objects around that people have not, where the spellcaster has not bothered to do like an obscure magic spell on top of that, that would attract your eyes as well. So if there
Celestial,
would
do you
be
wanna
like
do
a,
that, or
if they would, you don't even have to. You do have to do a detect magic, sense magic spell. If you want to be absolutely sure that there has not been someone here concealing magic.
Yeah,
Well-
but then you have to outbreak their obscure magic power level too.
Yeah.
well, considering we know there was demons here at one point, it's probably warranted to see if there's still any type of magic in the area.
Yeah, I was thinking sense magic at power level 2 is a safe cast for me.
Okay.
There, because it's a safe cast.
There is no sign of any recent magics around here, no.
Yep.
Or objects, as you can. You're stretching out your magic senses. Now, no longer the apprentice, I dare say. No, nothing. If anyone did something magical here, they would have had to be an archmage to conceal it, given your power level there.
Yeah.
Or at least a journeyman. I don't know. Power level 3.
Put a lot into it for obscuring it.
Yeah, yeah. It is, in fact, raining through the ceiling. There's like dropping, water dropping, and here and there, it's just like almost like a small trickle of a waterfall coming down and going through the planks by your feet. It's a risky place, isn't it? Why don't we do like a move check and not fall through the floor? Really, Soren? Really, Soren? You fall through the floor.
Any bonus for using my staff to probe as I go?
I'll give you the staff bonus, yes. Everyone does terribly here. You're
Hey guys,
all gonna...
sorry, my webcam is busted.
Oh. You're all gonna fall through the floor, aren't you?
How many successes do you need?
Move. I'm gonna push that.
It's gonna suck when me, Galame, and a lightly injured Brainar and Frida are up here, and everyone else is downstairs. By that, I mean India and Soren.
India is in a terrible spot. I'm not gonna push that.
Hey guys, I think it's a
Pretty much. Yep. So Soren is downstairs. It's gonna be like -5 on you, and India is also -5. Who else failed and broke through there?
Everyone else had a success at least.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
So it's Ninja and Soren who grunch Brock. Ouch. Falling damage, you said.
God damn, I hate this day.
I should
Right.
not be. I should not be laughing.
Rainer's totally going to point out the fact that he did mention this before we all came in.
He did, yes. And I'm not sure how our top hunter. You have agility. That's what you do.
I have agility and I'm trained in move, but
Wow.
But apparently,
When it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, I guess.
But
Yes,
I tell you,
exactly.
if I was a sorcerer, watch out because I have 10 willpower.
exactly. Oh dear. Yeah. Falling.
Yep.
Okay, so 5 meters -2, so 3. I'll roll 3 base dice for each of you. There you go. And that is Ninja takes a point of damage. Ow, that's bad for her because she's now officially broken.
God damn it, India.
Yeah, she was in a bad way already. And 3d6 for no, nothing for you. I'm gonna have to roll a critical injury for her, aren't I? Blunt wound.
Soren falls through the floor but lands on his feet.
No, Soren lands on the floor, lands on India, even though she's way up there.
Ah, you hear her scream down there. She has a crushed knee.
Oh, that sucks.
It's
Welcome
never-
to the slow movement club.
Yeah, it's never gonna heal completely. It's lethal too, so she has like a day before she dies. But that's a while. Yeah. Someone is gonna have to get some rope down there and hoist her up again.
All right. Well, I will get to my feet and kind of sling her on my back. And then I will climb up. I will spend a willpower. This is me to use.
Being human.
Mm-hmm.
Can we anchor a roper and Frida to help them?
Absolutely.
Do you have a rope?
Do you have a rope?
I don't know. Maybe. Do I have a rope?
Is this the adventure rope without a rope?
It is.
Oh no.
There's dopes without ropes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's largely because encumbrance in Forbidden Lands is like
Encumbrance is terrible in Forbidden Lands.
It's annoying, is what it is.
You can get pack rat anytime.
we
I
have
do
it.
have it.
I think I've trained everybody in how to pack their shit.
At least once.
And it's still annoying. I don't have a rope.
Well, you only have the one level there, yeah. It'll get
I had to
better.
take pack rats so I could carry the freaking relic with me and not be crippled by weight.
Yes.
All right. So I will kind of sling her across my shoulders, wait for a rope,
Yep.
and wait for a rope.
And wait for a rope. Realize
wait
that
for
the
a
rope
rope.
is coming.
Can I reach you?
Nope. 5 meters.
And then I will grit my teeth, and I've been in tougher situations than this, and I will roll survival.
Indeed.
Ow!
Those are some tough situations right there.
Well, you basically improvise, adapt, and improvise, adapt, overcome, and all that. There is a lot of junk down there in the basement, fallen timbers, all sorts of bric-a-brac that is moldy and terrible and yucky. There's like, I don't know what you're standing in right now, but it's muddy. And putting things together, you can make something that allows you to climb up without too much trouble with Ninja on your back, screaming in pain over that crushed knee of hers.
Getting soft in my old age because I didn't leave you to die.
You're using rotten sludge as glue.
I appreciate it, she says.
What
I
kin
truly
is
do.
Nindy again?
Hmm?
What kin is Nindy again? Is
She's
she
human.
human?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a human rogue.
All right, guys, I checked out the basement. It's fine.
Welcome back.
Is anyone gonna give her like a
Yeah. Yeah.
thing to make sure she doesn't die from this.
Second.
Just lying there like, oh, my knee. Oh, that hurt.
It's
I
okay.
landed right
It's okay.
on it. Oh, there we go. Yep. I suppose she's not going to die now. Is that healing her strength or healing her... I need to check.
It's strength or agility, so.
Yes, but I'm referring to the crushed knee that might die if she doesn't get attention. So this is heal damage. You immediately
Yeah, it doesn't
does
affect
not
critical
affect.
injuries.
Okay, so
But that's where other stuff comes in. I want to make sure that she's able to be mobile.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
I can either throw the actual healing spell for critical injuries, which I hate because it can't fix those crippling, or I can at least do this. Oh look, I am a
Yes.
healer.
Yes, you are indeed a healer. You do know how to just apply bandages that you don't have, but
I
apply.
have bandages.
You have? Oh, that's a.
I am bandages.
You are bandages, yes. Because bandages as gear is a piece of gear, gives you a gear bonus. Anyway, you do know how to set the knee correct and just put her leg in the right position, fixing everything up so she's not going to die. She's just looking at you and saying, "You've saved my life how many times now?"
I don't keep track.
Thank you, all the same. She is fully restored, basically. She can move now, though she has joined the running becomes a slow action club. She will always go with a limp. Other than that, this place does not offer you a whole lot more. There are some nice little things here, finds, if you will. If there were precious finds here, someone probably plundered it. This is just a stone's throw away from the Foylan Mark. There are orcs in the Foylan Mark. They might have plundered this a long time ago. But, a couple of finds you will be able to locate in this ruin. See, a hammer that someone left. And a copper plate. And some coins.
Damn, we're rich.
Is that anything you want to keep?
I mean, the copper, obviously, but carrying another item weight twice.
Yeah, they are. The hammer and the copper plate are normal, and you already have a hammer, I believe, in your keep. Speaking of your keep, by the way, as a slight sidetrack here, there could be events at your stronghold while you're away. I'm gonna roll it once a week. You've been away for 3 or 4 days now. You're not gonna get back there for another 3 or 4 days. You're going to Stone Garden, so it's safe to assume that you're not gonna get back before the week is up. Do you want to wait until a week has passed to me roll events for the stronghold? Or no?
Doesn't make a difference to me.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's something that we would notice when we get back, then
Okay. The fun part with this is that I'm going to roll a number of d6s equal to the highest reputation score in the group.
Oh no.
Yep.
right. In the meantime, here, everybody take your 2 coppers that we found in this shithole.
Thanks, Soren.
Woo.
and the
I
highest...
can rub them together.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. But we'll see. We'll see. But yes, I will consider this fort explored. If you want to turn this into another stronghold, you're gonna have to invest a good deal of time to do so.
God.
Yeah,
I'm more
it's
inclined
a-
to send people to go and take the bricks from here.
You know,
Not too
that
far.
might not be an entirely bad idea.
Yeah, I mean,
About 2 days journey for them.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not a bad idea at all.
it's some. I would count it as stone because
Yeah.
I mean, originally we went looking for stone and we found that quarry with the freaking ogres. So
Yes, you did.
This is about the same distance, but not by traveling through ogres.
This keep, this fortress has, just looking at the stone here, none of you are stone masons, of course, but Brenner is at least a crafter, and you would think that a lot of the stone here probably came from that quarry once a long time ago. You recognize the veins and the color of the stones as they've been set and so on.
Yeah, I slept through those details, so being a builder, I don't recognize it right away.
all right,
But then you recognize it.
get this show on the road.
Off the stone
I
garden.
recognize it in ironic timing. Like Brandon's like, I recognize the marbling on this, the veining to the marble here. Yeah, shut up. We all know.
You have another quarter day of travel if you want to continue on the way.
Slog.
Yes, slog. Or do you want to rest in the... I mean, it's better shelter than out in the plains.
Well, it can't rain all the time, right?
Yeah, we could shelter in the watchtower and take advantage of the extra quarter day for like foraging stuff.
You could do that, for sure. Everybody rests up then for a quarter day. And I'm still gonna require make camp roll just to, because of all those loose floorboards. We don't want another accident. You want to find the nice little nook of this place that is both dry and stable enough to actually sit on.
All right, well, I will set up camp.
Can Brainer or Celestial assist with their builder talent?
Nope, but
Takes
they
too
can
much
assist
time.
without it, with giving an extra die each.
I'm just gonna set up my tent.
I'll help.
Well, do you guys want to go foraging while I set up the camp?
That's why I figured I'll help because Brainer is a little bit better at foraging.
Okay.
Oh wait, what am I talking about? I've got high wits and an actual survival skill. Brainer, you help him. Slap.
Well, why don't the two of you go looking for forage then?
Yeah.
As soon as I get out of line of sight of Soren, I say, you might as well go forage because we both can't find the same thing in this place.
Yeah,
It's raining, and it's raining out.
Right, but one of you can help the other. Like you can't both forage, but one of you can help the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make my 8 dice 9.
There you go.
Did we do all the modifiers for the foraging?
That was my camp.
That was his set camp roll.
Oh, that was the
waiting for
camp.
the modifiers.
Okay, yes. Yeah, that works fine. You have set up camp. Foraging. You are in the plains. That's a -1. You are in the spring. That is another -1, I believe. Where did I go? See now, terrain. Forage, spring, -1. Yes.
Success is success.
Yep. It's a veggie.
I don't need to get back up to 10 willpower that eagerly.
You find yourself some edible plants out here. There isn't much to find, mind you, but something at least. Which, of course, a certain warrior can cook into a unit of food. that can contribute to your food dice.
Indeed.
Seeing as you seem to be stopping here for the day, I'm gonna let the evening come. What is everyone else doing during the afternoon?
I'm gonna try and learn Dragon Slayer. That's a wits roll, right?
Yes, I'm gonna have Galame take the watch. That didn't work very well. Okay, it worked a little bit. That also
I'm not
did
gonna
work
push
very
that
well.
because I'm already down a wits.
Ah. You do not learn Dragon Slayer today. You're standing there and thinking about how those demons came, but then everything went blank because Maligarn took over and...
I raged.
what happened, really? I don't remember.
Not sure.
Maybe
Maybe Malagar will give me some hints during the evening.
Not impossible. Not impossible.
Can I interest you in some incorruptible so you can't be manipulated by your sword?
No, I like being manipulated by my sword. So far, it's been useful.
Soren was making camp. Celestial and Brennar were out foraging, right?
If she
Okay,
starts to get too dangerous, then I might take it.
Is Nindia gonna do anything? Does anyone need Nindia to do anything? She can sleep and take the watch overnight, I guess. Though it's only evening, so you know. All right. Let's see if something untoward befalls you before evening falls. That was a lot of falling. I don't know. It's actually a peaceful afternoon for once. Isn't that nice? So you have yourselves a little camp. Should we have that map again with the house just to see how neat it gets? I'm in fact going to configure it so you can see the whole map. There you go. You should be able to see everything now. Yes. You sit somewhere and have a campfire. Where do you want to sit? Like there, maybe? I forgot to put in the doors. That's okay.
There's a
Wherever
hole in the wall.
Yeah,
It's a
wherever
hole
the
in the
floor
wall.
looks the most solid.
Yes. And some nice a light source like so from the fire, and there we go. Darkness falls as the rain keeps pattering around you. I'm sure there's some thunder and whatnot. What are you doing for the evening? Is Frida cooking the veggie?
Yes, she is.
Mm-hmm. Frida is cooking, and that means that someone gets a food die, right? Who gets a food die?
I'm already at a D12.
Galam is at D8. Nindia is at a D6.
Probably India then.
Celestial
12 and 12 still.
fine. Yeah, okay. Nindia gets a D8 then. From your lovely cooking. She's very happy with that. Who is keeping... I can have Galame keep watch again if you want him to. What are the others you doing?
If he wants to keep watch at this point, I can do the overnight, and which isn't my normal.
If you want to do the watch now, that's fine too.
Yeah, I'll do the watch.
Okay. Galame...
Question, I can't remember. When we sleep, does it heal all tracks or just one?
All tracks. You just click the sleep thing when you go up on...
Oh, I didn't even see that.
The nice
Yeah.
little bed.
And it does it for you. Isn't that nice?
It tells me that doesn't work.
What?
It says user map is not a function, no packages
Oh.
detected.
Yeah, it's not mapped to what it's supposed to do, but it is supposed to heal all your tracks.
I did remove. Okay. It just came up as a warning, and I was like, "What the hell?"
I replicated the warning myself, so it's a
Okay.
thing.
It worked when I clicked, so I don't know. Anyway,
Might just be an authorization bug.
it might be.
Having set up camp, I'm gonna go out hunting, see if I can get some sort of nocturnal beastie.
Sure, I'm gonna be a terribly annoying GM and say that it's dark, so you get a -2
Yep, that's fine.
because none of you are goblins.
I actually have a goblin in my game.
There you go. They don't have darkness penalties. Isn't it lovely for them?
We'll just be 1 sec here, because apparently my gear is not set to use the gear dice. All right, there we go.
In my GenLab Alpha game, I have rat with nocturnal, which is very useful. There you go. You find something. Click the pray button. What will you find out there? Oh, did we do the modifier for... Sorry. Forgot again. Journeys. Hunting during the spring is what? You get +1 for planes, and that's it. So yes, you have a +1. It doesn't matter if it's spring or not. I don't think.
Doesn't matter.
No, apparently not. So roll on the prey table.
I do not have access to the prey table.
Ooh, really? That would be... Oh, it's under mishaps.
Oh. There we go.
You find a deer. Can you bring it down, though? No difficulty on that, so no negatives, no pluses. Shoot your bow. You only need a single success, so I would be really surprised if you didn't bring it down. Like,
Cinemac cap.
really surprised.
Well, I'm assuming the -2 for darkness still applies.
Yes.
So I will aim.
It's down. That's 5 meat and 3 pelts, which is a lot of work.
I accidentally rolled,
Drag home.
but I've got a D12 arrows anyway, so that's fine.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll go out hunting in the dark, and then I'll come back with a deer for my quarter day.
Yep. And it's gonna be meat, 5 of them, and pelts, 3. Hashtag
Fredo will-
over encumbered.
Prep that into food, I guess.
That's gonna have to wait because obviously he comes home when you're
Yeah, I'll do
done
it in the
with
morning.
the first
The
cooking.
veggies.
Yeah, and that's by that time it's midnight and it's
So
time
deer for
everyone to sleep.
breakfast.
If you want to take some hours in the morning to cook up the meat, yes. We had someone keeping watch during this time. Celestial, roll your scouting.
I already did.
Oh, you did?
I had 2 successes.
Oh, very well. So you're not going to be killed by anything from an ambush. If
I would hope not.
If it kills you, it will come straight in front of you, I guess.
If it kills me, it'll be quite the surprise.
This too. It is nice and peaceful this evening as you are standing watch, maybe on the roof, maybe on whatever place, like a high vantage point where you can see far away across the plains. And the only things moving are animals, birds, beasts, and such. It is time to sleep, everyone, except the person who stays and keeps watch overnight. Who is that? Nindia had a good sleep already, so she can keep watch overnight.
All right, if she's volunteering. I mean, Brainer's usually the overnight, but we had a different day today.
We did, yes. Is everyone sleeping then?
I can do the overnight, it's fine.
Did you rest during the afternoon? Or evening? During the evening?
Technically, foraging with Celestial is considered resting for me.
Yes, but sleeping is also a requirement, not just resting.
Okay.
But
then,
you,
yeah, I
you could
could've-
have slept during the evening.
I was just gonna say I could have because I didn't get an action during the evening. So yeah.
Yep, okay. Roll your scouting while everyone else is having their sleep. You are clearly not going to get ambushed either. Or are you? Nah, you're not gonna get ambushed. Peaceful night and day. And so, for once, let's see what weather we get. Look! It's not raining anymore.
Holy crap.
It's just wrong. How can it not be raining? I am so disappointed. But daylight comes back. And so I suppose it's time to go out walking again. Or are we going to take that time to do some cooking?
I need to cook up that deer, I think, before we leave. We don't want it to rot.
Indeed. Requires a fire and takes a quarter day. So
We
then
have
you
access
leave by
to the
noon.
fire.
What was that?
I said we have access to the fire.
You do? Yeah. No, you and a field kitchen, I believe. Don't you? You have? No,
Maybe?
you don't. No, you don't have the field kitchen right now.
No, I think we had a field kitchen back when we had horses to carry all of our crap.
That's
Yep.
true. That's true. Okay. So
They're in the marshes over there someplace.
You can cook. You have the level 3, so you can cook an extra unit of food. D6 plus 1 then. Roll a D6 plus 1. All the meat will be cooked today. Does anyone need their food dice up? You have a
Well, let's roll for our food consumption.
Yes, let's do that too.
Ooh, I did need my food die up. I lost one there. So did Soren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, people need to compensate for that. Gallum is fine.
Also, for spending a quarter day here, does Soren have pack rat too?
No.
Oh, once you have it, you don't need to teach
Oh,
it.
you don't need a teacher?
No.
So, yeah. Rainer's going to totally get pack rat too then, if we're spending in a quarter day.
That would be 6 XP for you.
Everybody feels nice and warm and cozy and full after the deer.
Yes, if you lost any empathy points, regain them. No, Ninja already had rolled that. It's Galame's turn to roll. For water. There we go. Okay. Yes, so you've eaten, had your meal. There is 5 food dice available from Frida's cooking.
I'm taking one.
Taking one.
That is 3 left.
Frida had to take one. Because
2
I'm still
left.
double from Malingar.
Yeah, this is true.
Rainer does not take any.
So it's 2 left. I guess Ninja and Galame can take 1 each. They're a D8, so they'll be a D10. There we go. All right, then. I suppose it's time to continue the journey this afternoon, isn't it? Into the Ravenlands. And I'll have to change the weather on this map too. Is that fair, I ask?
I
And the answer is
literally,
yes.
I don't remember what things look like when it's not raining.
That's what they look like when it's not raining.
Frida's tired of the smell of her fur when it's wet.
That wet dog smell never goes away. And it's not because it's constantly raining.
You know, one of these days, she's just gonna eat Brainer, and it'll be done.
And it's going to be hilarious.
So during that quarter day, I'm going to try to learn lightning fast.
Ah. You succeed. That means that you will now draw 2 initiative cards, won't you?
Yep.
That's pretty scary.
Very cool.
That's just so many talents in these guys. Did anyone else want to spend the morning there with... Who's keeping watch during the morning when Frida is doing the cooking?
That'll be me because I'm gonna save XP.
Ah. Frida's doing things too.
Mosquitoes and
Ninja and Galame can help you keep watch, but it doesn't matter because you succeeded anyway.
I spent the whole time while everyone was deciding their morning stuff going, what's the likelihood of finding a druid in the next game or two? Should I spend the XP and just get it back?
It's just
I can teach somebody how to cook.
Now I'm gonna get a bit more XP so I can, if I have to, force buy friggin' healing 2 on my own.
Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah.
It's painful. But I can tell you that it's a clear day. You don't have to worry about rain anymore, which is like the first time in a long time. And you can walk 2 hexes with your feet.
Oh, where did those pelts go?
That's a good question. Right now we're there with Soren. He is screamingly over encumbered.
Soren, I'll take those pelts off you.
Brennar. Oh, you're a tanner, aren't you?
I'm a tanner, and I just bought Pack Rat 2.
All right. That helps Soren a great deal.
Oh, you're on mute, Chris. You're talking.
Yes, and the meat is gone as well. You're still over encumbered,
Okay.
though.
No, I'm not. I've got pack red.
Oh, yes, of course.
Although there is an update to the Forbidden Land system that takes into account pack red.
Oh, thank God.
Why hasn't that happened on the
I might not
house,
see
though?
the red anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just
We noticed it in our game on Thursday.
That's weird. Why it hasn't? Oh, maybe I need to do some data migration at some point. Okay.
that I fall.
Anyway, I'm gonna get 3 pelts to Brennar, who is now over encumbered. Or is he? Because you also have
Pack rat
rat.
doesn't show
Pack-
up.
Yeah,
Pack
Pack
Rat
Rat
doesn't-
doesn't show up, so I'm
yeah,
at
so you're
13 available.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Okay. So, who is leading the way? As you all shoulder your burdens.
That's a silly question.
Yes, I know it is. Who is keeping what? Yeah, we know who is. And the others are just hiking, right? That's what we do here.
I love how our team roles are so defined at this point.
Yep.
Yep.
Across the plains we go. The dice gods are really with you today. If by with you we mean nothing is happening for you. Is this going straight north or northeast?
Straight north.
Okay. Yeah, you are walking on this still day of Spring Wane 21st. Halfway through the Spring Wane month, if you will. Almost. In 2 days, you'll be halfway through it. Or 1.5. And enjoying the sight of deer in the distance and 1 or 2 birds. And I'm sure there's going to be a gopher somewhere, maybe. But no enemies, no demons, no Rust Brothers, no ogres, no orcs. It's just you and the wilds.
Oh, my sword's gonna get hungry soon.
Mm.
It's perfectly fine. It can stay in its hilt.
You tell her that.
North or northeast?
Which one's gonna keep us out of Rust Brother and Orc land?
That way.
North is going to keep you out of orc lands, provided that the orcs are keeping to the forest. You never know. Okay, let's do the whole pathfinding, etc. Lead the way. Still in the plains.
Oh, there's a little house over there.
Apparently there's a little house over there. No, it's not a little house.
Is it a farm?
No, you can see a terrible scene unfolding in front of you. It's a dozen humans that are crawling around with their innards spilled out, some still alive, soaked in blood. A cart with merchandise is overturned. A few people are moaning, others screaming. A woman in chainmail trying to lift a sword. You see this through your looking glass, Celestial.
Should we go help them?
I see what's attacking them.
No, there's no attack on
Oh,
them right now.
it's an aftermath.
Yes, it's an aftermath.
Yeah. I used to do that when I was with Peter. I worked with Colonel Why the Sun and I.
You know, I want to say no, we shouldn't help them.
Yeah. I am
But-
a vampire.
But that's me.
Well, let's go see if there's anything left remaining.
Let's see now. I'm just gonna want to build a map real quick.
Oh yay!
Yes.
That's true. We could see if they need any help carrying their stuff.
Or we could carry it for them if they're injured.
You are such a compassionate man.
Empathy of 2, and that's only because it's the minimum you're allowed.
No, that's not.
But the
I
party's
have a
high is
higher-
a 3.
I was gonna say I have a higher empathy than you, and I have cold-blooded.
Just means you know what to do with it.
I know I have a thing for this.
Empathy 2. I don't really think we should go help them. Empathy 3. We could go help them, and then if they're not able to be saved, we can take their stuff anyway.
There you go.
Exactly.
Frida just knows at what point we should put them out of their misery.
We have no moral compass.
Is there any?
What? You have an excellent moral compass. Yes?
Totally.
No?
We kill demons. That's our moral compass. Is it a demon? Kill it.
That is your moral compass, to be honest.
My moral compass is it a natural? Destroy it. Is it natural? Okay.
There
Yeah,
we go.
Celestial. I think Celestial might be the closest we have to an actual good character.
Rust Brothers count as unnatural, right?
So are
Actually,
wolves,
after the
according to some.
mutations.
There we go. The good thing with Dungeon Draft is that it's really fast to make things. Isn't it?
I'm a big fan. I've been using Dungeon Alchemist.
Oh,
Yeah. It's like-
allegedly, there is also
I was
some kind of map drawing
It
tool
wasn't here.
for
That's
Foundry,
what I know.
but I haven't actually explored it yet.
Neat.
There we go. A little bit of configuration here for you guys. And
Love how the game has evolved the more like tools and tips we keep finding.
yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
face move, not move.
And I'm gonna
When-
put out some.
Yeah, I can see you said
They actually have the automated animations works for Forbidden Lands,
Ooh,
so you can like animate like sword strikes and spells and monster attacks and all that sort of stuff.
I need to
Well,
learn
like-
how to do that.
Little flashy things on the screen. The best one in D&D is when B uses Misty Step and it actually his token disappears, reappears, and there's like a smoke puff in each location.
Yeah.
I should just bloody up all these tokens too, shouldn't I?
Just rush over with your mixture of water, corn syrup, and red dye and spritz them.
There we go. I think I've bloodied them all. It's a neat little functionality, isn't it? Brennar, Celestial, Frida, Galame, Nindia, Soren. Have I fixed it so that you can see things? Anti-scene, no fog expiration, blah blah. There we go. Also, no grid. Done! Activate. There we are. Sorry it took a little moment. Yeah, they're lying there, in all sorts of, moaning and such like. Screaming and whatnot.
So just to confirm back from the description that Celestial would have given us, there's someone in chainmail trying to wield a sword, and
Yep.
the rest of them are all basically gutted and bloodied. There's some variation of being cut open.
Yeah, I mean, the woman in chainmail is also wounded, apparently, because she can't really lift the sword properly.
Oh, okay.
Now here's where I ask, now that we've been closer, is it all an act?
Roll your insight!
Cannot be manipulated.
Yeah, we have had that happen before.
Oh, you cannot be manipulated?
Yeah,
It's all an act.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, Soren, get your bow ready.
Can I go kill them anyway?
Yeah.
It's clobbering time.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Then I have to pull them out, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yay, maxing out that talent paid off.
It did, didn't it? Okay.
Funny the pet talents you pick up because of role play situations with a certain empress.
This didn't actually exist as a pre-generated NPC, so I'll have to throw in the stats there really fast. Which is a bit annoying, I have to say. But there we go. I'm not going to complain too much because, you know.
I have spent so much time building up bestiaries for games.
Just not to use as much as you thought you would.
Well, for Torg Eternity, I have all of I got all the stuff in the core book and the Living Lands from the sets, but I've also added in all of the creatures from the Isle book, all of the creatures from the Nile Empire book, because I haven't got that one yet. For Conan, I have everything from the core book, everything from the Barbarian book, and started adding in the horrors of the Hyborian Age. And just that way, when I need an NPC, they're like ready to go, but it's a bunch of work to.
Yeah.
The fun of pre-gaming.
Well, I
Yeah.
think the nice thing, like with my games that I have on the Forge, there's a module so I can share compendiums between them. So like if I run 2 Conan games, I can use the same compendium and I don't have to re-add everything.
Oh, that's very good.
Do you want initiative rolls, Mika?
I will want that indeed, because of course you saw through the ruse immediately, like the sneaky people you are, which was a good thing for you guys. Okay, there we go.
We just have to wait to everybody get added to the combat tracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that. Sorry it took a little while this time, because of course.
No worries.
And another thing that I've noticed with how this works is that to be able to do this properly, I really have to have each one being an individual on the battlefield, so I can keep track of the damages properly. Otherwise, when you damage one, you damage all of them, which is really a bit
best
annoying too.
Your best bet for that is when you make your NPC, go to the prototype token option
Mm-hmm.
and uncheck the link actor box.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Because when that box is checked, it links the token to a specific actor. But when you
Uh-huh.
uncheck it, it separates each one into an individual instance.
You will have to show me at some point. There we go. All right. I'll add everyone to the track. Sorry that took longer than I wanted it to. The one nice feature they have now is that I can just roll initiative for everyone at the same time when needed, which is lovely. There we go. It has been reset. I probably need to do data migration on this sooner or later. All right, what do we got? We have Soren has a 3. Isn't that lovely? Celestial a 5. Frida has a 9. Brennar, what will you get? There we go. Brennar's initiative will be a 1. All right. And then I'll roll for everyone else. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. But it only works when I have a limited amount of combatants. And now I don't, because by now you guys are so skilled, aren't you?
I've
It might be worth it just to group some of your combatants into 2 or 3 groups.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Brennar, what are you gonna do?
Is it blatantly obvious? We talked about it. Celestial, you outright said,
Yeah.
knock your arrow, Soren.
Yep.
Yeah, knock your arrow. It's a ruse.
Yeah.
Mikkel, can we get zones?
Of course.
6 or 8 rules. 6 or 8 rules.
That was a terrible color to use for zones.
I'll say.
Green on green. Is that
great.
better? Not much. Red? How about red? Like super bright red.
Red or black, probably.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. 3rd time's his charm. That actually shows up.
Yeah, that's perfect.
And then like that. How about that? And because of course it's a big place. That was weird. It's okay. Anyway, there we go.
It's following the
Nick-
natural contours of the slope.
Yes, that's what it does.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Okay. I'm going to move into this zone, and then basically draw a respite and wait for what's the inevitable.
And that's your 2 actions. The nice new feature, speaking of features, is that I can mark slow action and fast action on the initiative track. We have ourselves... I mean, they realize that you have not fallen for the ruse, so they're... I'm going to say that they're all kind of lying down prone to begin with. Gives you a slight advantage there. So, yeah, they will all basically spend their actions this turn getting ready for the fight. Because this didn't work out the way they wanted it to.
Yeah.
Soren, you're up.
Okay, well, since I've got my bow, because Celestial Passage is such keen eyes. Who stood up first?
I'm gonna
Nightman's have to
target
level
this guy.
farther because everyone has to get
Actually, let's be somewhat tactical here.
Yeah, I'll make a herald. And that way,
Oh shit, none of these guys are numbered. Alright, I'm gonna, one of the guys that's standing, I'll shoot him.
Very well.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's bad. And this guy stood up and readied weapons, so doesn't get to parry.
it's been my
That
big
sucks.
thing over the past 25
And that
years.
sucks even more. You destroy the leather cap.
Kind of messed up.
Or should I actually have the studded leather? Yeah, I'll have the studded leather being going down a
Oh,
point.
Does he drop?
I started LARPing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So my second fast
that
action, I will shoot another asshole.
Having a friend who's already in it. Yeah. Are you?
You will indeed.
And I.
This one will.
So I ended up just kind of doing that for a bit, and
Maybe
later,
the armor roll will help. Who knows?
Where I was hanging up at the gamers and walked up to the
It does.
I will spend a willpower to ignore it.
Okay,
It was
it
like-
doesn't.
Yes. I
That's
am.
2 down right away.
And then I'll spend a
So,
willpower to
told you
fire
that
at a third
honestly
guy.
mostly. I'm not sure why they pretended it wasn't. Although it wasn't.
It's not easy being bad with you around, is it? I'll roll the armor. Haha!
Not necessarily being bad, it's just being stupid.
I'll spend a willpower to ignore his armor as well.
Yeah, it's a lot like
Okay, that's another one down.
very much so. It's very
You just
much
shoot
like
that arrow like
literally-
Robin, those arrows like Robin
Exactly.
Hood, and they just keep dropping in front of you. Ah!
Oh yeah,
And the rest of them are like, 3 are down and we haven't even moved.
so much right now. 'Cause,
I go through a ton of arrows.
You do, but that is your action for this turn, isn't it?
That is me.
Getting ready. Getting ready. Some of them have shields, so next turn they'll actually get to parry those arrows. Yay. Celestial.
I still see the full complement. They're not all down yet.
It says dead.
Yeah, just trying to figure out what I want to pointlessly do.
You think Soren will kill all of them?
not well.
I was told
At some, eventually he would,
absolutely
yes.
terrifying.
I don't have enough arrows.
Yeah.
Under this map,
No, I will.
We're like a dozen of them to begin with.
I'll
And
take advantage of having my fast shooter and advance and shoot
you have what kind of bow?
long.
Okay, yeah, then you can do that. It's a -2 for your distance there, because unless you have sharpshooter to negate that, I don't remember. You do not.
No.
You have fast shooter but not sharpshooter, so -2 for the distance.
So the bow's range being long means nothing.
No, it means that you can shoot at this distance.
Oh.
It means that you
Yeah.
still get a negative for
Okay.
the distance. If you had a short bow, you wouldn't even be able to shoot it.
my place. I've done so.
Man, I
for
hate how
past,
this system works for stuff like
60
that.
years.
Mm.
Just if I had
It's a pointless map.
in certain location, you would go there instead. So,
Well, I'm not gonna push it, obviously, but hey, I got a hit.
And,
You did.
My mask with cloak on it, and I
Well,
was decked up in my.
roll for the chainmail, because this guy doesn't have a shield. I'm assuming you should. Yeah, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter. But the chainmail doesn't protect that much against an arrow, and in fact is ripped by your hit. And ow. says Guy, who now has taken a scratch from that arrow. You do have a move left, don't you?
No, because I have a fast action left.
Yes.
Because I'm a slow mover.
Oh, yes. You're right.
Which will let me just get ready to go again, basically.
Yeah, so you ready the bow.
Oh, no, actually, I can shoot again because of Fast Shooter 3.
Yes, you can. So shoot again.
Same target because,
Yep.
I've bloodied him.
You have
Oh.
indeed.
Yeah, I'm going to let that stand as though.
It's only -1 for short.
And he
Yes,
said,
indeed.
"Yeah." You know?
So yeah, there we go. You are done with that. Roll your arrows, of course. They're all getting ready here. Getting up and getting ready. Because you ambushed the ambushers. That's what I'm saying. Galame has a longbow too. Is Galame going to shoot at this distance? Let's see now. Fast shooter. It's nice. Shoot and run. Okay. Why would I want to run though? I don't know
but
that.
it means you can shoot while you're moving.
Yeah. But I don't.
It's
see
like
that.
run is you can do two spaces.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I'm just gonna
they
shoot
didn't
the
tell
bow
me about
with a
conversation,
-2
so
because
I had, you know,
he doesn't have
stalking, but,
sharpshooter.
like, none of this sounds familiar at all.
But that worked fine. There's so many arrows landing on this one guy with the chainmail. And that chainmail is just ripping more and more. It's not easy being this guy. That was 3 points of damage. Yeah, he's down. It's a hail of arrows against these guys. You know what you need to face sooner or later? A group of red runners. That would be interesting.
Why would we face druids?
I
They're
don't
going
know.
to teach me.
They are on your
fight.
side, aren't you? And seeing as he is a fast shooter, but he doesn't have fast shooter 3, so but he does have path of the arrow 2, so I'm gonna spend a willpower for him and shoot another arrow. How about that? You guys are absolutely deadly at long range and at short range. He's shooting well today, isn't he? And his arrows are fine. Just take out another guy, I guess. My armor rolls are terrible. This is like alien levels of bad armor rolls, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to rolling stress dice in Blade Runner.
Oh, they will have the stress mechanic?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
on today's tease.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a very different stress mechanic too, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
Galame's
it's a stress
done.
mechanic, but different.
Was that 3 points of damage? No, it was only 2 points of damage. The guy lives. Woohoo! Okay. We go to some dead people who never had the chance to act. Ninja, she'll just run up ahead, I guess. But she's going to save an action just in case she needs to parry something. Also, for her to move is a slow action nowadays. She's limping up there. Frida, are you limping up there too?
Yep. Frida is gonna. Can I? They're too far away for me to use my charge, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll
so
be
I
up by
will-
where Ninja is, basically, as you're moving forwards.
Okay, I will do that then. And then I will roar really loudly to try and get their attention to come after me.
Yep. They have lost
I will be
like
back, guys.
half the group already, which is terrifying. Yeah. Brennar, you're up.
Well, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm going to move closer to the zone line, for lack of better terms, and
Yeah.
just wait for them to show up.
Indeed.
Keeping that other action for parrying.
Mm-hmm.
Most of my spells are in near range anyways, so
Storming ahead. Keeping the other action. So it's really scary to try to keep the other action because you have like things that you can kill them with. You're gonna kill them, aren't you? Soren, you're gonna kill them, aren't you? I can dodge. That's what I can do. Are you gonna kill him, Soren?
you're on mute, Chris.
I'm gonna move forward, grabbing one of my rocks as I go, and there's one of these guys is wounded, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna throw a rock at his head.
Wants to come back. Just like, no, get back to
I'm gonna dodge that. That's how silly I am right now. I'm probably gonna fail, but you know. Yeah.
Well, I mean, DC and
So he takes 1 damage.
But they weren't.
Yeah.
Just combat slugfest
Ah.
all the time. It was
You
a
kill him with a rock.
constant
How about that?
dungeon crawl, roll dice every 2 seconds.
And then what?
It's really tiring.
So
These
anybody
are
else-
not worthy to kill with arrows. Is that what you're saying?
Are you gonna leave any for the rest of us, Soren?
Designed specifically for
I'll just like grab another rock and I'll look for another wounded guy. If there
I don't
are
think
any.
there are any. No, there aren't any other ones.
Yeah, that was the last wounded one. We've killed everyone else so far.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll pick off one of the other guys with another rock.
It's like
Yep.
they are not worthy of my full
I could go-
attention.
He did roll 2 1s on the 0 checks there, Mikhail. So
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
And
That's what makes them not
sometimes
worthy.
One of those tests would likely be something that was.
So it's another 1 damage.
Yep.
And,
This time the armor might help.
you know,
Not.
just not
Ow!
roll.
Okay. We are storming forwards and hoping that we actually get to do anything before we all die.
Nope.
Nope. Celestial, you're up.
oh, it's
It's a minus
shame.
1 now to hit the guys right here in
Yeah.
front.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Shoot them until they die.
Throw a rock.
I didn't have the encumbrance until recently to pick up a sling.
Yeah.
Wow, that went sideways.
That went horribly sideways. The arrow goes wide. Is that your slow or your fast action?
That was my slow.
All right.
And now for my second arrow on my fast.
Yeah.
There. I'm not gonna push that one, obviously.
This guy will. Why didn't I bring my shield?
I put arrows into people that get hit by rocks.
Ow!
You're just targeting them for Soren.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. There we go. Saving that one action. Galame will shoot at people who are closer by now, because that seems reasonable to me. So it's now just -1. How about that? It's a hit.
How is he down to -1? They didn't change zones, but when I changed zones, I didn't get a reduction on mine.
Oh, right. You're quite right. Didn't you get a reduction on yours?
No, you only told me it just now.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's a fair point. I will re-roll. Ow! My armor rolls are terrible. And then I will move into the new zone, and then I'll spend that willpower to shoot once more. And now it's a -1. Okay. I missed both times. They are gonna move a bit closer, but they are also a bit cowardly, so yeah, that guy's dead, so, and that guy's, but Nindia isn't. I'm not sure she wants to go up alone against 5 people though. But Frida's gonna go in, so she's gonna go in. There we go. That's her slow action, and she's gonna keep the fast action. She's not initiating combat. It's gonna be like near range, not arm's length. Something like that. Frida, your turn.
Frida rushes in and swings.
And you have melee charge, don't you?
I do. That's the wrong table. Combats and
You are at
Malagar.
arm's
What are
length.
my bonuses on Malagar with this many combatants?
With 2, let's have a look. Again. Because reminders are good. It's been a while, hasn't it? Maligarn. There we go. 2 enemies. You have a D10.
Hey.
The green stone shines again. Wow. Luckily, they did keep their slow action. So I'm gonna parry that as best as I can. Which is pretty good in this case.
If I burn a willpower, does it just ignore their armor? Does it ignore their parries as well?
It ignores their armor, not their parries.
Okay.
And you don't have to ignore their armor, because clearly their armor is terrible as usual. That's gonna be... is that 2 points of damage? Yes. Yes, because you had... exactly. So, yep. Ow. Good strike across the chest. The
And
guy
if
is
anyone,
screaming.
atta-
Like, you probably shaved off a little bit of the shield, or managed to first strike the shield out of the way before the rest of the swing comes in there.
Yeah. And if anybody attacks Nindia, I will parry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have actions left, so.
Yeah. I will be right back.
Mm-hmm. And we have another one who's going to join the fray over here. And that's all the actions there. And we're back to Brennar. Apparently, all of them are closing in on... I think
So-
you killed the guys with the bows already.
The one that's actually on the line right next to Nindia.
Yeah.
Brenner is going to go here,
Yeah.
and assuming that it's on the same zone, or did they pop over to the other zone?
I'm going to be generous with this guy.
Okay, perfect. Well, you're going to be generous. I'm going to look at him and politely say, "This is what you get for preying on the weak," and do Ghoulish Aura.
Ooh. And that's a fast casting for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Or safe casting, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a safe cast, yeah. I will cast it at...
They take damage to their empathy. Or
Empathy.
Empathy? Yeah.
And they have to be limiting humanoids.
Yeah. Screams in fear and will be running away. Also, I'm gonna give him a horror trauma just because. Or her in this case. She will be claustrophobic forever. I just wanted to see if she had a cardiac arrest and died.
Excellent.
Okay, we have someone who's closing the distance with Frida. You now have 3 opponents, which gives you still a D10. Frida, is Frida there?
Your dad, step away.
Yeah, she's still away.
Okay. Because she's going to have a lot of... Why don't we go to Soren for now?
All right.
And-
Well, realizing that some of these combatants have arrows, I'm less concerned about using them, and I need to thin some ranks here. Otherwise, Frida's going to get overrun.
Yeah. I mean, the hills
Yep.
of freezing water is really pretty. If you can get rid of the mosquitoes. A challenge, because apparently I like tasty.
Mm.
That's not the best shot you've ever done.
Mosquitoes are
Now there's a better shot. Jesus H. Christ on a cracker. All the armor destroys, and yeah. Thump. Ugh. That's another dead one. And,
That guy's going to live slightly.
yeah, slightly. Absolutely. Who knows? No!
But I will spend a willpower to put another arrow into him.
originally, it wasn't giving me the form, it's just giving me what it looks like.
Was it the same guy? I'm
Yeah.
guessing. Woohoo! Armor protected 1.
I'll
Or does
spend a willpower to ignore his armor because that should drop him.
Yep. It sure does. Thump, thump. Ugh! The hail of arrows continues, right?
You need to stick out a D8 arrow, Soren. You're doing fine.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'm a little bit more, trigger conscious now.
Why fire 6 arrows when 2 will do?
Exactly.
Because I like firing 6, damn it.
There will be a fight between someone in India. I'm gonna use a broadsword. Really? Really?
Yeah, really.
Okay. I tried. This is gonna be a massacre, isn't it? Celestial.
I guess I'll shoot the one that was trying to pick on poor India.
Okay. I knew I gave some of them shields. You must have killed them already.
Well, after the last round, I'm not going to push it, and I'll just take my second shot. Oh, damn.
Wow.
I'm nowhere near the archer that Soren is,
no,
and
you're
I did
not
take
Soren.
I did lose half my agility on trying to push that one shot.
Well, roll your arrows.
You're much better at trigger discipline than I am, though.
Yeah, but I'm also on
Galame.
Rip Hard Out with Bear Paw Discipline.
I mean, I can just shoot that guy that you missed, I guess.
Yeah, just follow my arrows in. I've lined them up on both sides.
I'll aim for once, which gives me a +1, negates the negative modifier, and I shoot. That's a hit. And it's down. And now I'm done with both actions, which means that I could shoot another arrow, but I'm gonna save my willpower this time, actually, because this seems to be going fine. Okay, we really need Frida back. Excellent. We have first an attack from someone here who's gonna attack you.
Okay.
And this will be card combat, of course, because humanoids and
Oh.
all that.
Okay.
But only one step, so use a wait for the second one, I guess. I'm gonna be unimaginative. All right, so, yep, it's an attack versus a defend. I'm coming in here with my wooden club.
I'm defending with my large shield.
Yep. Gonk! You hear the sound of that wooden club. And that's use that guy's actions, but you have someone else here on arm's length that you tried to attack last time. And that person will also initiate combat with you. And now we have both steps, so it's going to be 2 actions. Wait,
Okay.
where did it go? Oh, there you go. I am going to try to...
Oh, it didn't automatically open back up for me.
Okay. Where it might be. Initiate card combat. Is it open now?
Yep.
Excellent. You have a big and scary sword, don't you?
That I do.
There we go. I have chosen. There we go. And I am trying to disarm you with my first fast action. Bang!
And
that's
I'm
gonna be
defending
with-
my shield again.
Yeah, it's gonna be with mace.
Okay.
I have a success, and you have a success. Bang, bang. Now you've used 2 fast actions. You are officially out of actions,
Unless it's a parry.
Unless it's a parry, which it is, because that's my second action here. It's an attack, just a normal attack. I was hoping you'd not be, having a weapon anymore. So here comes an attack, and I miss completely, so you don't even have to spend that willpower for that attack. Or maybe you don't even have to spend a willpower for that one, I don't remember. Anyway, it's redundant, because he missed.
British just like laughing, like.
Yeah, just flailing. Ninja is out of opponents because everyone she wanted to fight is dead or running away. So she's just gonna step onto this guy here and stab the guy who is close to you. It's like, yeah, you never... no, she can't because moving is a slow action for her.
Yeah, even to go from close to near, sadly. Or
Yeah, it is. So,
Whatever.
yeah, she's there, and
That's
she
why
can't
I
do
took
anything.
charge.
Yep.
She is, however, ambidextrous. Does that help in this case? As a fast action, yes, she can use her dagger as a fast action, so she'll do that and just shiv this guy, basically. That apparently works. Or not. That's her actions. Frida, you're up. You actually still have people to kill.
I know, I'm
Like
excited.
2 of them, so a D10 for you. Like, haha, there's someone left for me.
While
Next
Ninja's
time-
officially been christened in the geriatric combat stuff team.
Oh my god. Next time bring 20 people. 6.
Well, the bigger the die Malagarn gives, the more successes, because that was 3 for Malagarn alone.
Yes, it was. Malagarn is happy. Malagarn is joyful.
Malagar's like, this is just great. I love it.
Did you have any action left, though? To attack with? Because you've parried twice. 3 times, in fact. You've parried 3 times.
Didn't
I
have to
can
the
burn
third time,
willpower
remember?
for them.
No,
I didn't have to the 3rd time.
You didn't have to the 3rd time. Let's
I
have a
get
look.
1 free parry.
You get 1 free, yes, and then you have
And then
Path
I'll
of the
say I
Blade.
burned willpower for the other one.
Then you have Path of the Blade. Does that allow you to use? Yes. So with a
I can use
willpower
willpower
point,
to
yes.
parry as much as I want, as long as I have the willpower to do it.
Yes, and with Path of the Blade, you can in fact spend a willpower point to attack once you've used up all your actions, because that's what you're doing now. So yeah, that works. If you spend a willpower, you can do just that.
Yep.
Okay. I'm terrified.
I will spend another willpower to ignore his armor.
Really?
Yep.
It's kind of useless because he doesn't have
Oh.
more than 3 hit points.
Okay.
So he manages to take 4 of the 6 damage, and then he goes down. Splat. Roll your insight.
Yay!
Go berserk.
Rita's gonna go
Meet
berserk.
new
It's
friends.
great.
Go berserk with one opponent left.
Exactly. Or don't.
Even Malagine's like, there's one left. Chill out.
Exactly.
This isn't worth it.
Brenner, are you doing anything with that final guy who's like completely alone and all the people are dead around him? And
Burn him alive just for the shits and giggles.
Whoa. You mean the final? I'll actually walk up and so I'll move in, and then
Yep.
I will also go ahead and cast same thing again, Ghoulish Glare, and basically say, you tell the story of what happened here, and to never try and do this again.
And hopefully that one gets away.
Yeah, hopefully that one gets away. We'll see.
yeah.
Safe cast.
You
get to
want
roll
me
around the
leave that
horror
one
again.
alone then?
I'll roll on the horror again.
See if we give that one a heart attack. Did
You
I?
give him amnesia. He's not gonna remember.
He's not gonna remember anything.
Tell everyone what happened here. I don't even know my name anymore.
He only remembers the sorcerer, the white wolf.
Not
You
even.
lose all memory and cannot recollect who you or the other adventurers are.
Yeah.
For a D6 days, he will not remember anything.
Other adventures, it doesn't mean he can't remember the enemies.
No,
Yeah,
it's everyone.
It's everyone. Yeah.
He forgets everything for a D6 days.
Soren, do you want to put him out of his misery, or are we done here? Technically, it's cold-blooded thing, right? So, you know.
Hey, he didn't drop his weapon or run away.
You can leave him
Now,
for
he's
Frida.
broken, so by now, this is cold-blood. If you're shooting, you'll have to roll your empathy, basically. And fail before you take the shot. No, you can't do it. You have too much bleeding heart. I'm so sorry.
Soren's too nice.
Yeah, Soren is too nice.
It's okay, Frida will do it.
Way
for
to
you.
go, Soren.
I like that. It's not being soft-hearted. It's being like, I look down at my arrows. I look at the guy. I'm like, this is not worth it.
I'm definitely too nice for this.
Yep.
Harp was a lot of fun.
Frida's
Gallum
not.
is too nice too. This one will run, move. Yeah. Not gonna succeed with a move check because they're broken. So you can attack him in the back if you want to, but only if you are cold-blooded, which you are. So yeah, you can attack him in the back.
Do I even need to roll to hit?
No, not really. Splat. He's done. You kill him.
She saw the look of
I haven't even
empty
used any of the
forgetting.
blood splatters yet. Why haven't I used the blood splatters? There
I
should
don't
be
know.
blood splatters everywhere, right?
The one did survive that. The first one I ghouled.
Are you trying to increase our reputation?
Maybe.
You mean this one over here by Soren?
There we go. Now there's blood everywhere. There we go. Yeah. There was one more frightened guy, but he would have run last turn, so he's
Yeah.
alone. And that ends this little skirmish.
So what treasure
was-
did they
Oh
leave
no, I
behind?
was pretty sure I counted 10 opponents, and there's 10 dead opponents.
Yeah.
So I don't think the guy that tried to run got away.
I thought you guys said he had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Oh no. Didn't have a heart attack. He
I don't think he got away because there's 10 dead bodies.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
okay.
I removed the token, basically.
I was pretty sure there was 10 to start with, that's all.
There was 11.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Swear myself.
these guys that we dropped first that had bows, I'm taking their arrows.
You ask me questions.
Yeah.
That
Mm.
seem
Yes,
unplaced
of
for
course.
anybody else.
You will
Don't have to worry about
restock
walking
your
in
arrow
and
supply.
there's some problem.
How many
It's going on.
are there? Because I don't know if Celestial needs some or not.
I do need a top up myself. I've been running light anyway. But it comes down to how many dice there are of ears available.
No.
And based on the scene, is there actual horses here, or was it only carriage?
There is actual horses here. Yes, 2.
I would hope wannabe slavers would have horses for their carts.
Exactly.
Is the cart in good repair? Like, can we use it?
Yep, they are totally usable. In fact, with a fairly easy type of crafting, if you will, pull this lever here, pull this spoke here. You can quickly assemble a cage, you know, for prisoners.
I don't
They
need a
outnumbered
cage, I
you
just
2
need
to
a cart
1.
to run.
Well,
Well, that was their mistake.
assuming there's at least 2 resources worth of arrows that Celestial can have one and I'll have one.
Yes.
Okay.
And
You
is it
want
worth
their
taking?
simple carried fines?
I mean, we may as well take their. We may as well take like their horses and their carts and their shit and haul it back. We have people that we need to outfit now.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, yes, I was drinking, and yes, I just laid down and there down that.
Yeah, some of those shit armor rolls just were shit rolls.
Yes.
And we have a crafter that can repair chainmail anyway.
Some stuff here for you guys to collect if you want to. Oh, a simple gemstone. Someone was into it.
That was
Into
in their
money.
pile of shit that they were hoarding?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do the
There's always
we do the adventure version of a pat down. Is there money? No. Is there loot? No.
I mean, there is loot, but not that valuable loot. I mean,
Yeah,
bronze
but now we have
armor
a
worth
cart
piece
to
of
put it
silver.
in.
Are you so spoiled now that you're not even gonna take the loot unless it's gold?
No, we have
No.
a cart to put it in,
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I'm
have-
at-
along with their gear.
I'm adding it onto the list now.
I
Oh,
know
very
there was
good.
an awful lot of conversation going on. But I think so. Is it supposed to be mild crap?
You know what's hilarious? We could totally, like, if we really want to go deep undercover, like Trojan horse style, we could use the cage for Frida and bring it in.
Yeah, but
I'm
we
not
gotta make-
getting in a cage.
We gotta make sure that we're not traveling as a ranger, a sorcerer, and a bard.
Yeah.
You try to put me in the cage and I will eat you.
Nobody puts Frida in the corner.
Except for Melangar.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
I'm
that's
fine
the
with
corner of her
Malingar
head.
does it.
I know, there's one here. There's a little copy here.
Yeah, so there you are. Towards the end of the day, as it were. Are you gonna stay here? Because it's evening now. It's gonna get dark. You have to set up camp somewhere. You have traveled 2 hexes in the afternoon, of course.
Is there any other structures here to actually,
No.
like, was this a base camp of any kind?
No.
No, I think they saw us coming and went, "Oh, we can try and get these people."
Yeah, just about.
That was their stupidity.
Yeah, but we can
Yes.
travel to another part of the hex and set up our camp so we're not at the corpses.
You can indeed.
That might be a good idea.
Or Brennar can animate them, you know, that's also.
I've got a bunch of spells that I've been waiting for, Mikkel. This is, you know.
It's
Use
coming.
them as our night guards.
No,
It's
he's
coming.
actually gonna use them for the Cantina band.
Okay, we have ourselves a party then, and that's you guys. And who is setting up camp? We know who's setting up camp. Who is keeping watch?
No, it's
What a silly question.
I know.
Frida's gonna try and learn something again.
Who is taking the first sleep then?
Ooh.
Not Frida, clearly.
No,
who
Frida
is-
does not take. Frida does not do watches.
I'd throw
Who
in
is
something.
taking the first sleep?
I'll probably take the first sleep because I usually do the watch.
Why are you
overnight.
rolling survival for a scouting check?
Oh yeah, no, I saw that afterwards.
Yes, there we go. Ooh, Frida learned something.
I learned Dragon
I'll put-
Slayer.
I'll put Galame to do first watch then, I guess. Oh no! A
That's-
camping mishap.
I'm
Let me see here. What have I got?
You might have. Do you have a pride to invoke?
Nope.
I haven't done that for a while. No, you don't.
Actually.
Because your arrows actually never miss.
If I had rolled the proper thing again, that result, I would have been invoking my pride.
Camping mishap.
Woohoo.
You have access to the table, right?
Yep.
So are you guys going to be using a tabletop soon?
Oh!
Or just
Food has gone bad. Everybody reduces your resource die by 1 for food.
You're gonna have to do some more hunting in the morning.
Yep, clearly. Well, it could have been worse, I guess. Did we have a scouting check? Yes, it succeeded, and someone is... I guess Galame is doing first sleep?
Yeah, because Brainer had something he wanted to do, I believe.
What did Brennard want to do?
you're doing
Brainer is
first
going to go ahead and do the first sleep so he can do the overnight watch.
Okay.
Sorry.
Galame will then go out and forage. No, hunt. Because that's what Galame can do. And Nindia can help with that. Why not? She's good at helping. She likes helping. Meanwhile, does anything happen on the plains? No. Okay, Galame will have a -2 because it's getting dark. It is spring still. And what was the hunting modifier for plains?
+1.
+1. Very nice. So -1 then in total for the, but also +1 for Nindia's help. So ±0. That works. Galame finds something. Galame needs better survival, let's face it. What kind of prey? A rabbit.
Yeah, Dragon Slayer is gonna make me a little broken against demons, especially with Malangar.
The rabbit is dead.
Quick question. The artifact die with Dragon Slayer, does that stack with Malangar's artifact die?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. That's awesome.
Galame comes home with 2 pieces of meat and a pelt. Isn't that
There's
nice?
situations where I have like 3 potential insight artifact dice altogether.
Yeah, gets pretty beastly after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, the first rank is just a +1, but with Malangar that still gives me like a 6, 7 die.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, the raw materials, there we go. So, what did we see? How many pelts? It was 2 pelts and
2 food, 1 pelt.
2 food and 1 pelt. Okay. It's something, right?
Yep.
Now Galame is in fact over encumbered. Alright. Night falls over you all. Nothing has happened, which is nice, isn't it? And who is keeping watch at night? It's Bernard doing that.
Yep. Scouting.
And everyone else is sleeping.
Away we go.
Great. Let's see what weather you have while you're keeping watch. What? No rain?
Nice.
We're missing the rains down in the Forbidden Lands. Impossible. No rain.
Maybe the rainy season's over.
Maybe the rainy season is over. I mean, this grass doesn't need any more rain. This is absolutely true. It is a quiet night, and Everyone can press your rest button. If you need to. And so... Daylight will return with everyone rested, right? I can see lots of rolling for food, so I'll do the same for our good friends Galame and India.
We need to do some hunting.
Find some water, says Nindia. Her water skin is empty by now.
Brainer goes over and dumps some of his in hers.
Okay, that's a die.
And he also takes the extra pelt from Galame.
That's very nice, because now Galame is no longer over encumbered. He has 2 meat in his bag. He can actually eat that instead of using the food, can't he? I'll do that. I'm gonna eat the fresh meat.
So chance of getting sick, but
It spoils after a day.
yeah, I think if you don't cook it, I think if you eat it raw, there's a chance of getting sick.
Yeah.
Let's double check. My sense is that it spoils after a day, but let's have a look.
Yeah.
When
after a
did we
day-
get fresh meat?
last night?
Oh,
Yeah. What was that? Is it under Roman? Is it under? Consumables?
Yeah, I remember Bob was doing some stuff.
You know, consumable increases your research step 1. It's gonna be under hunting, right?
You eat raw, you then consume a unit of meat instead of rolling resource. Oh, you don't need to worry about getting sick. It's under hunting.
Yeah.
Eat the meat raw instead of rolling your ration.
Yeah, but that's within a day.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's what he does.
Excellent.
Yes,
we do
now-
not have to worry about trichinosis. Good to know.
Exactly.
Do we want to take a little bit of time to stock up on some rations and maybe Brainard can turn those pelts before they go bad?
I think that would be a good
Not a
idea.
bad idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, what is the party up to today?
Foraging and hunting, I would think.
Foraging and hunting, it seems. Brenner is gonna do other, which is tanning, right?
Yeah, that is correct.
And is Frida gonna do other, which is cooking? Because there is a
Well,
piece of
we
meat.
need to get the food first.
They
Oh,
need to hunt
yes, we need to
before I
hunt
can cook
first.
it. So
Yes.
I will learn something else while they hunt.
Did I give you the dragon slayer?
Yeah, I got it in there.
Okay, good. Yes.
I figured out how to do it.
I mean, it's- you have +1 first against all monsters, and then additional point of damage, and then a D8. That's just,
Yeah.
someone needs to kill Frida. I mean,
Eventually.
They keep trying.
they do.
Oh, that's okay.
But what's really funny is they can kill me and then Brainard's just gonna res her and then I'll be zombie Frida. And
Which
it's
is
fine.
absolutely
Is
scary. by
Soren
the way.
foraging or
Yeah.
hunting?
Hunting.
Hunting, okay. Celestial, what are you doing?
I guess I'll.
Oh, ignore that rolling on the wrong table.
Oh no, he trapped.
I got 3 successes, not mishaps.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
exactly.
try and forage.
Roll on the prey table. There we go.
only
You'll
got-
forage?
Yeah, -2, I know.
Okay. Galame will then keep watch over the camp.
Oh,
I thought that I had to actually.
Helped by Nindia.
So.
Mikkel, is it 3 times dot or 3 per dot?
What?
Yeah, I haven't been through that.
For a talent rank, is it 3 times dot or
3
3
times dot.
per? Okay.
It's 3 times the new dot. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
That's
it's
fine.
gonna be 6 when you go to level 2.
Yeah. Do I want to do it for melee or do I want to do it for Dragon Slayer?
Yeah.
Melee
Yeah,
is
okay.
is
I
five
don't
times
disadvantage.
the new.
No, melee charge. Sorry,
Oh,
melee
okay.
charge.
Yeah, because the skill is times 5, right? So.
Yeah.
One document that I can
Okay, you are hunting a fox, clearly.
No, I'm going to take the boar. I got 3 successes on my survival, so.
No, but that's not quite how it works.
But-
See, when you have 3 successes, you can re-roll the first roll, but you have to accept the last die roll that you do.
I thought it was you rolled that many times and chose the one you wanted.
Let's have another check. Hunt. So,
If you roll multiple X, you can re-roll on the hunt table once per extra X. You cannot go back. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Perfect. So I would have taken the boar then because it was the first one.
that's a fair point.
Um,
Okay, I'll allow that because you didn't know.
thought
Shoot
it
it with a -1.
Yep, so that cancels out my bonus.
There you go. You kill the boar. Now you have 5 meat to cook for Frida during the afternoon.
yeah, I had a.
I put my melee charge up to rank 2,
Cool.
and that used the rest of my experience points.
Uh-huh. What does that allow you to do? Scary things, no doubt.
It gives me another +1 when I
Oh my
activate
God.
melee.
Thankfully.
And then an artifact die. You guys
So
are...
by the time I'm done leveling Dragon Slayer and melee charge,
Yeah.
I will have 3 artifact die when I'm using Melingar
Yeah, against a monster.
against a monster.
Then
in
you
turn.
truly will be the Demon Slayer. It's just gonna be horrifying to fight you as a demon.
And Celestial, did you found some?
I got 2 successes. Yeah.
So you found like vegetables and stuff?
Yep.
So Frida can make stew.
Yes, there is more stew than she can make here, I think. We have... how much meat did that give you?
The boar gave me 4 and 2 more pelts for Brainer.
And 2 more
Yep.
pelts for Brainer. And
Brainer got 1 success this morning, so he does up to 3 pelts because it's 1d6.
but those 2 pelts come in at the end of the morning, right? So
Yeah, I
you
had-
start
I had-
with a rabbit pelt, and that's gonna get done.
I had
And
I had
the
4
deer
in
pelts.
total because the deer and the rabbit.
Oh yeah. You're
Yep.
right.
Yep.
You're right. And then Celestial comes in with some vegetables, right?
Yeah.
So another D6 +1.
How many vegetables did you bring?
I had 2 successes, so I have 2 vegetable.
Yes, 2 veggies.
Yeah.
So that is you have 2. Soren has 4, and Galam has 1. So that adds us to 7 possible food units that you can cook there during the afternoon.
Yeah, I started.
Wish I had my kitchen because I can just automatically make up to 12.
Yeah. But roll a d6 +1. You might be able to cook everything. You didn't. You cooked 4 things.
Yeah.
Turn that into food dice.
Well, I will focus on the meat first then, because the
Yep.
vegetables won't rot as fast.
They do actually.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
they?
Yeah, they do.
It's silly but true.
All food goes bad with the next day.
Okay.
Just to avoid calculations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will spend another quarter day cooking then
Yeah.
We're just gonna
to
have a
finish
day
the
here.
rest.
Yeah.
If that's
So
Yeah,
who
that's
needs
fine.
who needs a food die?
Most of us,
I do.
because we had bad camping.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I lost an extra one because of bad food roll.
So
Yeah,
all
Frida
of
lost
the
one.
adventurers grab an extra food die from this cooking, basically.
I'm still good, so mine can go into the pile.
Frida needs
Okay,
2.
then okay. Frida needs 2. Then you can grab those 2.
Because I needed, I lost one due to camping and then I lost another one because of double Malingar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I only took the 1 though because I'm not eating for 2.
So
I am. I like to keep replenished.
And then it was a lot of
All right.
frantic.
Yeah, if we're staying here for the half a day, then we may as well stay for the whole day because we don't really want to travel in the dark.
Indeed.
But
And then camp's already set.
Yeah, the
Wow.
camera isn't set.
Shitty camp.
Shitty camp that it is. Maybe we should not camp on top of the dead bodies. Maybe that's why our food went bad.
Hold on, guys. I'll
Why
move them.
why did we let Braynar bring them with us?
Well, I thought they were just, wounded people. I didn't realize they were dead people. The second half day, I'm gonna go foraging for water.
Yes, it is time for that. Celestial, what are you gonna do?
Oh jeez. I'll keep an eye this time.
You're right.
Do you want me to
Galvin.
roll again, Mikkel, or can I just take the other?
No, D6 plus 1. That's what you do
Okay.
every quarter day.
Okay.
Brenner, what are you doing?
I'm gonna finish the rest of the pelts.
Very good.
And the foraging penalty is -2.
Yes, it is.
It's
One
yeah.
for
Because
planes
spring
and one
and
for
the
bridge.
Water with this amount of rain? Well, I guess maybe
Not for
everything's flooded
water
and dirty.
necessarily. Yeah, that's a fair point. I'm gonna modify that so you can remove one native for because
It says to say there's also a river nearby still.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the river is what allows us to make roll, I think. Perfect.
There you go. Everybody can fill their water to max. because
And
of
I
that.
finished the rest of the food.
Yes, you did.
So
And,
maybe it just took half a day because Frida's making a stew, so it's gonna simmer a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Gotta
It's a
let those
nice
flavors
day.
blend.
You're
Exactly.
spending a nice day in the country, basically. A nice day in the country. That's what you're spending.
And I will take the meat off my sheet and pass that over to Freeman.
Very well.
We'll go into the stew.
Yeah. Food dice are coming up, right? That's another 4. I
Yeah,
guess
so that should be enough for everybody to fill, I think.
Will Galame and Nindia get one
Okay.
each?
Yeah, at this
D8
point,
now.
they should be
I'm
able
full
to.
now, so.
Yeah, I just need one.
Okay.
I technically need 2, but I
Grab
can.
them then. So that's 3 between you.
And
Celestial
one
and-
for them.
I was just
And
gonna
one
say
for-
there's 8 in total.
Yeah, no, but that's okay, and we have filled the water skins as well. One
Yeah.
day of foraging and learning new things and cooking up a storm. This is Frida in her favorite habitat, isn't it?
It is.
Periodically just looking over the dead bodies that we're cooking dinner next to.
We moved camp far enough away, remember?
Yes, you did.
I think they
So-
followed us.
At this point, the
Say,
dead
why
bodies are
why
not
there
gonna
four-
bother
Why are there
Frida.
4 corpses holding empty bowls? Look like they're begging for stew.
You mean Galame? Yeah.
Woohoo! I get another just because another prey table find thing. Find a prey there.
Things Calamity does when
A
bored.
boar. Oh dear. We didn't really need that extra boar, did we?
Mine.
I can cook that much.
It's all right. You can cook it tomorrow at some point after we
Needed tomorrow
after we
morning for
travel.
breakfast.
Oh no! The boar attacks! Galame gets attacked by a boar. Ninja is luckily there. This is terrible.
Well, you see, the thing about cryptocurrency is how it does in the
What?
wrong kind of boar.
Oh dear. Where do we have animals? There we have them. Boar. Okay. Yeah, there are tusks here. Poor old. Are they going to die out hunting in the wilds?
Wouldn't that be ironic?
Wouldn't that be ironic?
I would miss them.
You would, wouldn't you?
I'd go res them.
I would still miss them as I banish their souls.
I kind of keep forgetting that they're there, to be honest.
Galame can shoot the longbow. I'm gonna give it a -1 for range. It's a hit. The boar has no armor rating for some reason. Okay. Takes a point of damage. Is not dead yet. I'll roll for the arrows. And then I'll run a little bit. And then I'll shoot again with a willpower point because I can. Really? This is not the best day ever for Galame. It's just embarrassing, frankly. Ninja will do what she does with her dagger and scimitar, I guess. That's what she can do, isn't it? Attack the boar. There you go. I think the boar is dead now. Yes, it is. Whew. That was a close one. You get the boar finally anyway. That could have turned out poorly. Does anyone need all that meat and stuff from a boar?
We'll eat it for breakfast.
Yeah.
As I say, it can be used to top up stuff for the assistants as well.
Yeah. Bernard can add 2 pelts to his inventory.
Brainerd's like, God damn it, I just got done with them all.
Brainerd literally looks at the 2 boar pelts and says that he can't put it in his inventory.
Okay.
Frida can carry it.
We have a cart for now, guys.
Yeah, you do.
We took the cart.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well,
Frida doesn't have to sleep on the ground. I can sleep in the cart.
Yeah, and in the middle of the night, we'll quickly prop up the cage around you just for laughs.
Evening falls. What is everyone doing this evening? You have eaten, you have been out adventuring, and no, not really adventuring. Out hunting.
You killed him, B. Good job.
Killed a boar, found some vegetables. Had a nice day in the countryside. That's what you've done.
I go to sleep.
All
this fresh air.
Yep. Who is gonna keep watch?
Not Frida. Frida's sleeping.
It's just evening now. It's not the night shift.
Oh, jeez, I'll keep watch then. I sleep through the night.
Yeah.
If it's just evening, I guess I'll cook the rest of the boar.
Get back to work.
Get back.
Frida's been cooking for like 3/4 days.
You've been standing by the cauldron all day long.
Yeah.
Do the D6 plus 1, because, you never know if it's going to
I
be...
better at least get a 4.
Exactly.
God damn it.
1 too few.
Well, that last uncooked piece can be eaten in the morning.
Yes, it can be.
During that time, I'm going to be looking through some of these weird herbs and stuff, and I'm going to figure out which ones are bad for people and which ones are good for people, and try to learn the poisoner talent.
Of course.
I was like, which way is he going with this? Is he going poisoner or herbalist?
If it helps any easier, Chris, I could also teach it to you.
Yeah.
Well,
You have poisoner? What am I saying? Of course you have poisoner.
Yes.
well, yeah.
Act more surprised.
I mean, I would. It's logical that I would ask Brainer and Celestial Passage.
Yep.
Which of these are beneficial and which of these are dangerous. Just so I know if I happen to find them.
Yep. So yeah, Brainerd totally will lead you down the right path here.
Perfect. Because my plan B is to learn both. So yes. So I will pick up the poisoner talent.
I'm just taking all of the melee talents.
Kill them all.
See how many dice I can stack onto Malingar.
I don't want to know. It's gonna be brutal.
And as soon as Sora mentions,
Finally, we get what we've been missing all this time.
rain,
Yes. All of the
Visitor.
rain.
Wet visiting.
Yep. It just got wet again.
God damn it, I just got my fur dry.
That's what happens. We get 2 days without rain in a row. We're like, no, we have to stop and take advantage of this. Oh, now travel sucks again.
Yep.
and we got horsebacks, which means it's actually exhaustion for them.
Yep.
Instead of us.
On the other hand, I mean, are you going to Stone Garden with the carts, or are you going back to your outpost with the carts?
Pretty sure we were going to Stone Garden.
Stone Garden.
Yep. Okay, that's good with
Yep.
me. All right. Who is keeping watch at night?
So I was figuring where I was actually teaching Poisoner to Soren that either Galame or Nindia can do it instead this evening.
That's fine. Galame is going to be tired tomorrow because Galame didn't sleep in the evening. Galame was out hunting in the evening. Just to show his prowess with hunting.
Excellent.
I'm gonna push that. Okay. You're not gonna get ambushed this time. Isn't that
You can
nice?
sleep on the cart whenever we're walking.
Yeah. Yeah, he can, actually. But this night passes peacefully. Isn't that nice to know? Even though rain is...
Nothing's going to
plaguing
attack
you.
us in the goddamn rain.
No, exactly.
Giant frogs.
The entire nature is like, nope, not going out today or tonight. This is bad. So...
Didn't you know certain monsters only come out in the rain?
Getting to you could get there today because you can do 2 hexes per quarter day marching through the forest.
Let's do it.
Including on horses?
Well, it's like there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's
force to
open
get
forest.
there,
It's
not
open
the-
forest.
Oh, right. Not dark green. Sorry.
Yeah. You're not riding, so it's not going to be 3 hex sides. That's why it's 2 hex sides because it's still open. Because
Yeah.
it's you're not going to go through the dark forest. Is what I'm saying.
Not until I
Unless-
can make the tree move.
Yeah. Exactly.
Lions and tigers and bears.
Oh my. I'm just moving because I'm guessing that you're going northeast into the forest now. That's the plan, right?
Yes.
So we have someone leading the way, of course, and someone keeping watch, and the rest are hiking today. Isn't that the case? Together with your carts and everything. And no one is going to ambush you, that's for sure.
Brainer going to throw this leather on the cart.
No doubt.
Alame's going to use it as a blanket.
Hopefully.
Yes, Galame sleeping in the cart under the leather to keep himself dry. That will, in fact, allow him to not be sleepy anymore. Hopefully, nothing bad happens to you guys during this time. And certainly not in this part of the forest. So lead the way through the next one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Is this our first lead the way mishap in a long, long time? It certainly seems like it.
You're on mute.
Muted. Thanks, Josh. I could spend a willpower to succeed automatically, but I kind of like rolling on the tables.
Okay. And maybe you want to save those willpower points for archery. Who knows?
Yep.
That too.
Because it is convenient to be able to just kill everyone, right?
Ooh, I
Oh,
have fallen
dear.
and
Way to
twisted
go.
my ankle.
Ow. 25.
And now we need to put Soren on the cart.
26. Yes. A critical injury. What
No,
is that
Soren's
one?
like a horse. We have to put him down now.
Blunt force.
I'd rather not.
So what does this one do? 24. What?
25, 26.
25, 26. Blunt force. Yes, so it's the broken toes.
No, it's a sprained ankle. It's specific.
Yes, but it's equivalent to the broken toes.
No.
So that's okay. I'm gonna have to because it doesn't. I can't move. Can I? Does it contain the critical injuries in the gear as well?
Yep, I got it.
Okay, good. So what does that do to you?
To run becomes a slow action for D6 days.
Ah, well, that's not too shabby. That means that you still get into the next hex anyway. You're like, ah!
Only for a day. Okay.
Okay, you're good.
At least
Ish.
it's not permanent.
You just give him the necklace of don't nap if it was longer than that.
And we had that as well. Will you encounter anything? I see.
1v1 me, bro.
You see them. You do see them.
Awesome. More things to kill.
You see them. My good friend Celestial.
But what is the them I see?
The them you see is, in fact, I'm gonna roll a sneak check for them. Just because. I think they're not gonna... Oh, I rolled really well on that. There is... You see one of them hide... They're orcs in this forest. You're not exactly sure how many, though, because I rolled a really good sneak check, and you don't know that because I had a private roll. It's a 2 successes, anyway.
That's one more than me. So yeah, it makes sense I can't identify how many are in the pack.
Yeah.
There's a band of orcs. Looks like they might be heading this way, guys.
Are they friendly orcs, or are they orcs that I need to slice and dice?
We won't know until I can't quite make out the colors, just like I can't make out the number. This close to Dwarvenland, so I don't think they're going to be friendlies.
Do we want to engage? Or do we want to just try and keep going? Or are we going to have a choice?
I don't think we'll have much of a choice if we get the cards and...
All right, slice and dice it is.
Galame is sleeping.
It's fine. He can probably sleep through the whole thing.
Exactly.
Should be fine.
Brainer will actually go back to where the pelts and everything is to make sure that, yeah, Galame's not impacted. I can cast from there.
Ah.
Frida will get out in front of everybody just to position herself so that she should be taking the brunt of the attack.
Have I configured everything for you guys here? Oh, I know what I want to do. Sorry.
And the casters / archers use the cart as cover?
I definitely plan to.
I'm gonna need another. That actually worked. Okay then. Let's see now. I should be able to make a token invisible, right?
Yeah, you just click on the little hooded figure icon.
Right.
Kind of fade out.
There you go. So you don't know exactly how many there might be out there. All right,
That's okay.
now
Frida will just draw them out.
Yeah, she'll just kill everyone anyway, right? There we go. Oh, sorry. I'll fix that. That is... There you go. Yes, that's much better. Also, rain. It's terribly rainy, which is actually going to impact moving around and all that stuff for everyone. Didn't I just start the rain here? No, I didn't.
Do we have an image, or can we like have a rough drawing of where the cart and horses are?
Yeah, sure.
Just because we were talking about possible cover, so.
Yes, this is true. Is that a good drawing of horse and cart?
Yeah, that
horse and
works.
cart.
So Frida would be
A court and cars.
A court and carts, yes. Whatever has happened has not happened yet. I mean, the attack or whatever. You haven't attacked anyone. Nobody has attacked you.
just positioning ourselves.
Yes. So, what do you do?
I will get my bow ready since Celestial was mentioned that he saw something.
Yeah.
But I'll wait for somebody to determine if they're friend or foe.
I will.
I'm not the person to determine that.
Should
I
I wake
will,
him up, says Nindia? About
No.
Galame?
Don't bother.
I will continue forward as if I was the person leading the group,
Yeah.
loudly talking about. I can't believe that Empress Soria has us going to negotiate with these dwarves. I mean, it's one thing to be adventurers for hire to the Empress, but geez, dwarves too.
Yeah,
trying to
now,
be loud
be
enough
nice.
that the orcs can hear. Yeah, will hear us.
Is everyone else coming with you too, or just you?
As I said, I'm moving ahead as if I'm leading the group, so obviously they'll make their own time.
Yep.
Frida will certainly follow and stay with Celestial. She
Yeah.
would not let any.
Yeah, I expect people to stay with the cart, which will lag a bit behind us.
I'm gonna need to do his own thing again, aren't I?
Yeah.
What? But
I
Frida.
figure I figure me and Freda will move into the zone in between,
Yeah.
and everyone else will basically be in the zone back the last zone again.
Yeah.
Unless
I'd
you're
like-
That makes sense. We're just continuing along with your ruse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Frida being muscle, it would make sense for her to be in front.
Indeed.
And there, I'll position myself so I'm not going to be bisected by a line.
I'm basically trying to sort of follow the terrain features with the zones.
Okay.
So where there is more forest, there is smaller zones, and where there is more open ground, I'm gonna even
Oh,
divide that one. And
a rhombus zone. You don't see them every day.
indeed. And this is a bit more open terrain here, obviously, so maybe something like... And then... like that, maybe? It's like a small glade.
Sure.
I think that works. Alright. We have some zones. There. That's another zone. I'm zoned out. Sorry.
So we'll
Okay.
continue this. We'll continue this banter. If they don't react or act by this point, we will move into the rhombus and have the party move into the hex, the zone we just left.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just to make sure they can definitely hear us, and we know it's an ambush at this point.
I guess we'll have the cart and Galame move.
Yeah.
The cart with Galame in it as well. Nothing yet.
Really hope we don't run into any other risks like a wandering war pack or slavers, but definitely not an unaffiliated wandering war pack.
Definitely not.
I'm sure the war chief would be quite upset in that case, being friends of ours.
Rainer yells out from the back, "Hey, how much further there, Celestial?"
We should be able to get there by noon as long as we're not interrupted.
I'm not concerned. I'm sure I can handle anyone who thinks they're, too big for their shields.
Well, most of the time they don't have shields. Usually it's double axes or two-handed weapons like that. I mean, you saw how few of them actually carried shields when we
True.
took out the Rust Prince.
This
So
is
far,
true.
Nothing.
That Baron bled like a stuffed pig.
Listen to your demon slayer. Keep your knife at bay.
And then this witch is beating hard in my hand. That's not something I'd like to repeat, but it was very, very interesting.
Can you save it for me for a snack this time?
Oh, the game pause just went up.
Yeah. That is always an ominous sign, isn't it? And not only that, the soundtrack changed.
Well,
Because
good, because now
Now I can add everyone.
Yeah, I was like, now I'm in short range to most them too. So
Yes.
Yeah. Yay for melee charge.
yeah,
I feel like we need those like critical role, like da-da horns.
Yeah, exactly.
call us to muster.
And reset. There we go. Grab your cards.
Ugh. I mean,
That's
I had a
great.
5 last time, but ugh.
That's great, Brennar.
Yeah.
Man, I get the
Awful.
feeling I'm gonna bear punch people to death. Where'd Frida
That's
go?
great, Frida.
Where'd Frida go? She was here a minute ago.
She's right on top of you. There you go.
Oh,
And
oh, Frida, I didn't know.
yeah. 1, 2, 3. I need to pull some more cards.
I'm fine with them going first. It just means they come to me instead of me going to them.
Yeah, I've got the defender beside me, so I don't feel quite so bad.
It's always important to be right beside Frida if you're in the front rank.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I parry it. No, I parry it.
I roll terribly for initiative too, so that's fine. Rah! You hear a scream from out in the bushes somewhere to your right, and one of those people that you saw before is in fact charging. Rah! Coming right out there. And he does have melee charge, so he gets to run and attack, but only if I can succeed with his move check, because he's coming out of bad terrain. I do. Right at Celestial is first, so here we go. It's a scimitar.
It's a scimitorg.
No, I'm sorry.
I
he's
in the
not
right position to
charging.
parry?
He's shooting you. That's what he's doing. Because he actually has a bow. And it's a short range, so -1. Thump. You're hit by an arrow, Celestial. Unless you have something to help you.
Yeah.
You can dodge, like a move check.
Yeah, those don't generally go well for me, but
Frida could parry it. She has a
Can I
shield.
parry it? Okay.
Yeah,
I
you're
will
right
do
next
that
to it.
then.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
parry it.
I'm never sure if I'm in the right position.
Yeah, arm's length, so yes.
So I parry it.
You do. One of the hits. The other one goes through. So it touches on your shield and then hits Celestial. But
But it glances.
yeah, exactly. But you do have your studded leather, so there you go.
So I deflected enough to slow it down so it
Yeah.
glances off your armor.
Now, if I recall correctly, you found an interesting rule there on the reading. I think I've done the math on the armor incorrectly. Like, if anything goes through... Oh, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
yeah.
So, yeah, it glances off first her shield and then your studded leather and away. And then we'll have... What's this kind of a guy? Yeah, he's the stormy kind though. Ah! With the tusks out there and just charging in with the scimitar and succeeds. So he's gonna go and do the same thing there, probably against Frida, because you are the bloody demon slayer.
Yep.
So
Come at me, bro.
do you have another parry there?
Yeah, because that was a willpower parry, so I still have my action.
Normal one.
Bam! That was the best roll I ever done for any
Ugh.
of my enemies.
So that's my shield deflects 1,
yeah.
and
so
then
that's-
I've got chainmail.
To try
Yeah.
and get the other 3.
yeah.
Oh,
The chainmail will break worth 1 point.
Okay.
But
2 still goes through.
2 goes through, yes.
That's fine.
Ugh, it cuts into you, that chainmail, and that orc. Ah! They are
Listen, you bastard.
not dressed in any particular colors at all. That was the. There we go. Yep, he's done. He's not the only one. Here comes another.
Oh god, it's an invisible stalker.
Yeah, exactly. Raw Celestial. I'm gonna have to roll the move check first, of course, because moving out of bad terrain.
Aha!
Aha! He like
slips and falls on his ass.
stumbles and falls. And then he's gonna use his other action to get up again, which is, you know, a bit embarrassing, but there we go. That's what he does. He is done with the turn. We have a lot of people here who have a chance to act before you guys. I did roll better than I thought with some of the...
Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird you were complaining.
I know.
I rolled
there was
really poorly for initiative the last 2 turns.
Yes. So, raw, it's another charge. It's another move check.
Aha!
It's another stumble and fall and dang it.
The orcs are too blind to understand the terrain is wet.
Yeah, they're just too eager. They're just, we're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Celestial
apparently
making
not.
discreet hand motions so that Flo and Clay underfoot.
Exactly.
Darn it, that's the side I wasn't watching.
That was the site you weren't watching. Roll. Okay. And a chop. Ooh. Are you able to dodge or something?
I can
am.
parry one more time.
You can. Okay, parry it. Frida's busy. Clang, clang, clang. I mean, Celestial still has a fast move to do, so...
Yep. I can do my move check, I hope. Oh, no, never mind.
You are now lying down. And it still didn't help.
Yeah. Oh,
But the
and
leather
there,
armor
that-
helps somewhat.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah,
So I take 1 and I do get to weaken my armor.
indeed. But it's just the one. You're diving down under that fearsome orc scimitar and lying on the ground.
But hey, there's 2 of them. That means I get a D10.
Yes, you do. Soren, you're up.
The archer is probably going to be a problem, so I'm going to shoot him first.
Mm-hmm. That's a hit. There is some cover, though, because we're now in the bushes.
Yep.
And he is, of course, standing behind a tree, right? That's the whole point of being in the bushes and shooting. How much cover would that give you? Likely. Da-da. Cover. Do we have a list on cover for ranged combat?
I think there is someplace.
I'll give him... Let's see now. I think there is a list of cover. There we go. Typical cover. Tree trunk 5. So that's an armor rating of 5 on top of any other armor he might have.
Can you ignore his armor, Soren, if it acts like armor?
I can, but it's not worth it for just 1 point of damage.
Okay.
It glances off the tree trunk. Or his armor. We don't know.
Fire a second shot.
That's another study in, tree trunk and armor. Arrows are flying
And-
around him.
On that one, I will also move to get behind cover at the cart.
Yep.
And then I'll spend a willpower to fire a third time at him. Shit, I should have one more die in that last attack. So I would have been 2 damage, but it doesn't get through his armor.
Ah, what is that? That is...
I should have had another die on that attack.
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I get you.
2 points of damage on him, though.
But
Is
the tree trunk is in the way.
yeah, it is worth ignoring his armor for 2 points.
It is
So-
indeed.
So I'll spend the willpower to ignore.
Yeah. Ah! You hear that orc grunt. And then comes the final attack. And... it glances off one of the branches. You are losing arrows at a rapid rate.
Oh wow.
I
That
am.
was a terrible roll for arrows.
Yep.
Celestial, you're lying down on the ground, trying to dodge that scimitar, only
Yeah.
partially successfully.
How heavily armored is my friend?
Your not friend is studded leather.
Okay. And since I can't look up the effects of it just out of curiosity, how big is the area of effect for earthquake?
Oh, for earthquake, you ask.
Yeah, because, I've got a relic here as well.
You do indeed. Short range.
Okay. That's good to know, but I'm gonna, because I can do this from down here, I'm going to bear claw the fucker.
Just boom.
I don't have to get up to hit him with a bear paw.
That's a fair point. And he is already done with his actions, so
Yeah.
No shield will help him this time.
Oh, worth it.
Yep, that's a mishap. Disease, Perilous 7. Everyone in arm's length, that includes Frida, for the next quarter day are exposed to the contagion. You're bringing up nature's energies, but somehow they not only transform your hand into that bear paw, it also... maybe it's the foul ichor of the orc's blood mixed into the energies and suddenly contagion.
Maybe I didn't take into account my own wound from his axe blow mixing with the mud and clay.
Yeah, must have been.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he takes 5 points of damage, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So what does that do to the rest of us?
That means you and I am going to have to use, remove some diseases from us.
Yep.
Ew.
Everyone here in arm's length, including the orcs. This orc
Yeah.
guard goes down, and I will invite you to, in fact, roll a critical injury on him, because these guys are orcs, and they are unbreakable. So he's not dead yet. Unless you roll an amazing critical injury.
Second here.
In which case, he will be dead. It's one of those stay down. You've seen orcs fight. You fought next to Eldag's Ravagers against the Rust Brothers. Those orcs kept coming back up again after they sustained wounds that would have brought down any human. Severed leg! Oh yeah.
Guess the fucker stays down, doesn't he?
He dies within 1d6 hours. So
3
3
hours
he'll die
for him.
anyway.
3 hours, yeah. To run becomes a slow action. He can stand on a single leg.
So is
in
he considered
theory.
broken but not dead?
He's not broken, they don't break.
No, he is
Oh.
broken,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's going to be able to use his unbreakable talent as an orc
Yeah.
to unbreak himself next turn.
So he'll still count as an opponent there, Malagarn.
For a little
Okay.
while, yes. Okay, we have ourselves another orc.
And take me off my feet, I'll take your foot out from under you permanently.
So I didn't go yet.
Yeah, no, he
No.
has invisible things on the initiative order.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, the two of you do have the same number, but
This one will shoot. Frida is standing up, I guess.
Okay.
It's a plain miss. Just arrow flying by you.
I got to have a very awkward moment earlier.
I'm gonna ready the arrow, ready to go for the next turn. That's what I'm doing with my. Now it's your turn, Frida.
Okay, I'll make that a D10.
Oh, boof.
I'm gonna swing at the other
I
guy.
was like, because we were also the pool, and I'm like, okay, so
Yeah.
this happens.
That's
And
gonna
this
work.
time, I'm sure, and I'm one of the head ones in the group, and
2
I
points
see
of damage
that,
on him.
like, myself, and I almost scream amongst them. I'm
Yep.
like, turn
He's
back.
not down.
Each other like, why? I'm like,
That's
what's up?
okay.
Get in the room.
You have
Get in
used
the
your
room.
actions.
Like,
Do you
you're
want to
right,
use
let's see,
willpower
not
to
be
attack
close.
again? Because
I am out of willpower.
And so immediately,
Ah.
it's like, ooh, T, give it away.
I have a feeling you'll
Major
get
T.
some more soon.
It's just, they were clicky. We didn't like that.
they were
Pulled
toxic
down on
click.
it, and we got it.
This one, yeah. Here's another who will bomb rush ya.
They were very clicky.
Try to attack Frida, I guess.
Could become major drop.
Do you have anything left to defend yourself
Yeah.
with?
Just my armor.
So,
Did he make his move roll?
Oh, good question. Thank you.
and just, we've seen in the
No!
past how somebody
Saved
would
by
find
the
it and
move
end up
check.
being really catty, like,
Yeah.
The terrain may be to our advantage here.
where it's like, oh,
Yes.
okay, that's
Hmm.
Yeah.
and give it
Yeah,
Especially where they're
absolutely.
coming to us.
greedy,
Absolutely, the
and
rain
so
is
many of them are talking shit about the
not
person.
making
Yeah.
things easier
So it's
for
like, I
anyone
don't
to
trust
move.
have any interaction with
Uh,
them.
This guy is another archer. He's gonna also shoot at Frida because, you know, she's
No,
standing
just
up
so you
and looks
know when they're
dangerous.
passing by.
But
Like, I kept, like,
Oh,
cat
it's a hit.
and
Your
and
chainmail does only
cat
3
shit.
protection against arrows.
Ow.
No.
But it's like, if they were to talk to me, I'm still on the
That goes through. You
No
take a point of
protection
damage.
against arrows.
This time, yes.
God damn.
Ugh.
At one point, it came out of the dungeon, they were on us doing a
Brennar,
This is
you
gonna
are up.
Suck.
All right. Well,
I think
I'm
Nindia will
gonna-
have to wake Galame, to be honest.
Yeah. I'm going to take my move check and hope that this goes as well as I think it's going to.
Yeah. It does.
And Brainard moves to here,
hmm
and
Yeah.
then he's going to look at the one that's basically right outside of the tree line there,
Yep.
right in front of him,
Yeah.
and point and attempt to claw his way into his victim's heart and squeeze the life from him. Hand of Doom at short range.
Yes.
Because you can do that with this one, which is nice.
Yeah, that's horrifying.
So I'm going to save cast, but it does take an additional willpower.
Does armor protect against that at all?
Nope.
Okay.
And it has to be a living humanoid. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if it does or not, because it attacks the strength. So it's magical.
Usually
I don't know.
tells on the spell.
It didn't. So
Please. Oh, damage to strength. That's plain enough. The armor. I don't think it would help actually, because it's magic.
Yeah, it doesn't
Oh.
say it explicitly still applies.
yep.
You think the armor still applies?
No.
No,
Saying
it would
doesn't.
explicitly say it
Yeah,
when it applies.
that's what I felt. Yeah. So, screams the orc. He's not down yet. That is your actions. Nindia is going to do a fast action and wake. Yeah, basically, she's spending her time here waking Galame up because we need Galame.
What is it? Did Brainer at least cut the hands off of all the dead bodies?
Oh yeah, sorry. For all intents and purposes, he's got a severed hand in his bag.
Okay.
He just didn't have it out when he was casting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just noticed there because that was a lot of hands kicking around. That's like free power levels.
Just open the bag and you just see this huge mystic hand pop out and just sucks them back in, and we don't ask questions.
Galame will join the combat next turn at initiative 8. We have another orc guard. This is, yeah, he's gonna do the whole running thing. And he's gonna move check first. You're saved by the moves. Yep, okay. He doesn't get to you this turn. And another one. Let's just say that you managed to make someone angry somewhere. And your legends precede you, so they ain't taking no chances. Except,
And their defense, Frida, would be a triumph, I believe.
Yep. They all have trouble getting out of the forest because of the slippery rain, and, you know, this just mud on their feet. They've fallen over there. Ah! You hear them, but then you see them also kind of slipping on the mud, and it's not going well for them, this whole charging thing. And the final guy to get to do, try to storm out there and do his thing, also fails miserably. But you will recognize him when he comes out and tries to get there. It's that orc commander that was talking to you fairly drunkenly up at the Eye of the Rose.
You mean the one that we knew that was going to sabotage us at one point?
Yep, him.
Or you know, when he got confronted, took his war party and left
Yeah.
because of the note that was left behind.
Yeah. That would be him.
So we should keep his head for the Empress?
But we'll do one better.
Basically.
Potentially. It is now 5 minutes to 11. I propose that we, in fact, hold things here and start with a bang in 2 weeks.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Sure, I don't mind dying in 2 weeks.
Cliffhanger. Ult is here. Ugh! And he is
I just took the time to look up disease, and I'm pretty sure I don't know about Frida, but I may have just killed myself.
What?
Well, no,
Nah,
you-
you'll be
Oh,
fine.
your violence?
Yes, I have to make an endurance check against a virulence difficulty of 7.
yeah, so it
Yeah.
rolls
Yeah.
7 dice. You roll your
Yeah.
endurance,
Do you
right?
want to do
yeah.
that right away before we end this?
And the important thing with the disease is you don't take damage until 24 hours after you've contracted.
Yep.
No,
I'll-
it's true,
I'll roll
but
the
which gives me
disease
the
if you
chance
want.
to heal it magically, but still a rough heal.
I can roll the disease if you want. Why did that mark? Okay. I got no successes against Frida. And I shouldn't mark any characters so like that. So Frida is fine because I got 0 successes against her.
Oh, that's definitely not
against
0
you,
successes.
I got 3 successes. So
There's no
Celestial
point in
will-
me pushing. I have 2 dice.
Yeah.
Frida's
Yeah.
got that tough wolfkin immunity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the
The
plus
orcs
side,
don't really matter either because, you know, they're probably going to be dead
Well,
by this time
to
tomorrow.
say the plus side being that if I only need to worry about one person actually having contracted
We
it,
can just put
it's
the
a lot
necklace
easier to
on
work
you.
with.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is indeed.
yeah, and it's
Exactly.
your power level for your spell needs to exceed the virulence divided by 3. So,
Yeah.
So that's not. I mean, it's still bad, but it's not horrible.
No, but it's I cast the spell using the focus for the power level boost, and that's enough
Yeah.
to break it as long as I don't give myself another backlash.
Indeed.
And if it helps any, I can also go ahead and transfer
But-
power levels from me to you.
Oh, I've still got 7 willpower after that claw, so
All right.
I was gambling on how much strength he had. Basically, is what that
Fair
was.
enough.
A furious melee versus Ult and his orc group, basically. We'll see how this will go. I have a feeling Maligarn will be very happy.
Mhm.
All right.
Indeed.
Thank everyone
everyone.
for watching. and see you in 2 weeks.
Have a lovely evening. If you have the day off tomorrow, enjoy
Yes,
yourself.
Victoria Day.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
God save the Queen.
All right, good night,
See yous.
guys.
Memorial Day for our friends south of the border.
No, that's next week.
Oh, and no, there's one this weekend too.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
They have 2 in May, and then the one, and then Veterans Day when we have Remembrance Day.
Yeah. See ya.